don't want my lifestyle porn.
That would be nice, dude.
So it'd be me filming Lemaire on planes.
You got to do where you like roll out of bed, fart really hard, but have like that cool music.
Yeah.
Like walk out and
just grind. Go, oh, it's noon. I'm going to play Xbox till I have a show at 7. Fuck, that show's so soon.
Wake up, eat breakfast, cut to, fapping.
Fap. And then later you go, I don't think I even jacked off today. Nice. Go, fuck, I did. I jacked off twice accidentally.
I know, dude. The second one is piggish. I told you I'm off the porn.
That's very good.
I'm going to try, dude. It's not like I'm not charged. It's not like there's not like a lot of guilt around it or like it's not like high stakes, but I have decided like, I just truly want to not do that. I told you. I obviously told you my breaking point.
Yes.
When I came across. I mean, I did not know. And again,
explain to the people, explain to the
innocently
viewers.
Stumbled. I was downstairs, just again, standard operating procedure. Just like I used to be real whacked out about like, oh, I shouldn't. I'm just like, dude, I'm just trying to go to sleep. No big deal. I started watching the one fucking porn you can watch here that's not like blocked by the government. And
I'll tell you what, it's not like Pornhub. It's a lot different.
Oh yeah.
Click on that, you're gonna see some
fucking
stuff
crazy.
you don't want to see.
It was pretty fucking.
Why
nuts,
do they
dude.
do that? They should chill with that.
Dude.
It's like fucking pregnant ladies and shit.
I know. I mean, yeah. I got into that for a while, but
I had a feeling.
But they, dude. Long story short, and again, I told you I stumbled upon this totally innocent means. Actually, I was watching a woman allegedly had an orgasm from dry humping, and I was like, I got to see this.
Sick.
The dude, jacked, fucking short, muscular man is just like getting dry humped, just giving women orgasms. Like, this is kind of sick. Check out some of his other work. And I think he's pioneering this field where he lets women with their vaginas, no attachments, just their vaginas, hump his butt. And he's claiming they're having orgasms from humping his butt with their vaginas. And I was just like, I gotta stop watching porn. I was like, I'm not. And again, I'm not just trying to like be the man. I didn't fap to it. I tried to see if I could get into it. I gave it a good go. I mean, I could actually. I could feel. Feeling that.
I can get into that.
That turkey shit or whatever on the front of them just kind of hit your butt crack. That could be kind of nice.
No, that would feel good.
But I was just like, this isn't my cup of tea. It's not really, But I will say, I was like, I got it. This is. Let me just stop.
Yeah.
Let me just figure out something.
Let me take a step back.
Because I'm just trying to fall asleep. So it's like, there's a huge chance I know I can fall asleep without watching porn.
Yeah.
But it's again, when I've been caffeinated, when I get that like nighttime caffeine jitters, it's for sure, it's the parachute.
It's time to jizz.
It's time to just,
yeah.
I can go right to bed or I can lay in bed and freak out for an hour. It's like, so. But I think I'm going to try it just as a personal experiment again. Not charged with any sort of like, hysterical morality or anything like that.
Yeah, you're just going to not jack off.
I'm going to jack off, but I'm going to try to not watch
use
porn. Memory, texture. I can just kind of like rub the wet shower tile and be like, this is wet. Just try to get into other stuff.
Yeah. Other stuff. Well, that
it is nice seeing your limits just finally breaking.
I think that's where I would say that's weirder than watching porn. If you're jacking off the texture, that's when I would say, why don't you crack open some porn?
I'm gonna try. I told you this is the 7th. I started on the hallowed day yesterday.
You started yesterday? Nice.
I started on the hallowed day.
That's all right. That's good.
I'm not going to watch porn until the guy with like the horned helmet gets out of jail.
I think he's out.
Is he really?
The January 6th,
did get out. Yeah, he walked
got
out because they showed the video of like nobody
people
really giving a fuck. Yeah,
Of the 27 FBI agents going, follow me.
I know.
I'll lead the way.
Yeah, man. I hope we're on the cusp of like potentially not having everything suck everywhere. It's like,
maybe if we can just get Greenland.
Who's Greenland?
If we just need with the island.
Greenland. What about them?
We're thinking about buying them.
What?
Trump Dog's back, and he also said we're going to name
Canada.
it the Gulf of America.
I heard that.
Gulf of America, we're maybe getting Canada. We're going to get Greenland.
And the Panama Canal. I heard we're getting the Panama
Canal has been ours.
That's ours.
Yeah.
That's sick. Because, yeah, the guy was like, no way I'm giving it up. And Trump did a thing where just an American flag and said, this is the American canal.
It is the American canal.
Yeah.
But he is expanding at a alarming rate.
I do like, yeah, true.
It's crazy.
It is
If he
funny to
takes
be
over
like,
the
stop
entire
calling him
continent.
Hitler and I can see the map. Or, you know, they do the Hitler map when like the
That
countries
was
light
the
up.
first, yeah.
What?
Every time Hitler took like combined countries like Austria, Czechoslovakia, all that, he's like, they want to be German. They're all German.
Yeah,
They want to be German.
It is funny. I mean, I don't know. Maybe he's like, fine. Maybe it's one of those things where it's like, you want Hitler? I'll give you Hitler. Not all the way.
Except at least he's being a good Hitler. He's just paying for stuff. He's buying the land. He's not taking it. He's being good Hitler.
He is.
I don't mind buying Greenland.
I don't mind buying Greenland. And dude, why don't we merge with Canada? But then if you gotta think about it, there's no
They're
liberal
too proud,
escape.
dude.
There's no liberal escape.
They're too proud to join us, even though they're in a failing country.
Bro, they have to.
They
How
rely
powerful?
they rely entirely on us.
We can just be America. Like, we can just
According to
be,
Trump, that's what I heard.
dude. If we merge, yeah, I know the tariff. I heard about the tariffs, dude. They're just
Lemaire, remember there hasn't been a tariff in 200 years. That's what he told me during his incredibly dumb political takes. We need war. We need war with Russia. We need to get rid of their culture and tariffs. There hasn't been a single tariff in 200 years.
We need to be. I think we should be friends.
I googled it. I was like, there was a tariff in September or in November.
We should joining up with Canada and just like, or Canada and Mexico and going, we are America.
Yeah,
Because then it's like, then we can court South America and be like, guys, let's for real join up, get Russia, dude. We need Russia on our side.
yeah.
Unite Western Christianity and Eastern Christianity. What are we doing? It's fucking bullshit. It's such bullshit.
I don't know if we want to take on all of Mexico and Central America though.
Mexico's a rising superpower.
I remember. They're
Just
not.
Mexico.
They're not.
I think they are.
I've looked into it. They're struggling, dude.
I don't know. They got the population though, man.
Yeah.
Although we can, if we're just in time to replace people with robot for war.
Yeah.
So that could be good. But I don't know, dude. They could get after it, man.
I'm sure they could get after it. They just had some. They're not really doing that good. I think they had an election where every candidate got assassinated.
What?
Yeah. Like
Yes.
no, that was Mexico.
Well, they have the Passiones there.
They do have the Passion.
The
For, they
Passiones
want
there.
Libertad.
Damn. They're so wrapped up in the cartels.
Yeah.
I've said this forever. If America would declare war on the Mexican cartels, we could obliterate them so fast, in my opinion.
There's literally a Wikipedia page list of politicians killed during the 2024 elections.
No, it's that bad.
Yeah. Bro.
I mean, they're in their fucking Cali. That's the Cali Yuga cycle. They're about to be fucking good as hell.
It's crazy.
What? That's all in 2024?
Yep. They're not doing great.
You're at 8 swipes.
Yeah, it was a lot of swipes.
That was a
lot of
deep.
swipes.
That was a deep
Ocho
list.
swipos.
Damn,
Yeah.
that many people all, I guess, shot, bombed, stabbed.
Yeah, they're not.
Okay. Well, look. Wherever there's like great conflict, that means there is promise.
I mean, you can go through and read.
Somebody wants it pretty badly. It can't be that bad if everyone's killing people.
This guy was reported missing.
Oh.
He was found with bullet wounds.
Oh, fuck.
Fatally shot outside his residence. One of 6 people shot. Fatally shot in the gym. He was at the gym, dude. He was getting his grind.
bump.
He was getting
That's
his
off
grind.
limits, bro.
This guy got shot on his motorcycle. Although these guys are all getting killed doing cool shit.
Yeah, this is kind of nuts.
These are the coolest presidential candidates.
Catching a pump.
This guy was driving. Trans woman, an activist who was a candidate. She was shot by armed assailants while working at a clothing store. Trans woman, damn, they had a couple trans trying to rise up. Who was shot by armed assailants while riding a Didi taxi.
What?
Didi taxi, a Chinese vehicle. I don't know what the fuck that is, but yeah, you can look at
Damn, I didn't know it was that
exiting a
bad.
laundromat.
I'm fitting to go to Mexico pretty soon. I got to go for a wedding.
Romero and his brother were shot.
Shit.
Shot at point blank range. Gunshot. Yeah, they're usually just shooting.
They're just getting lit up.
Yeah.
That's disheartening.
So far, everybody was shot. His wife and son were found wounded in the same. Yeah, these are all really, really
How
bad.
the fuck do you even like rise? I guess you just got to be about it, dude. If you want to do politics in Mexico,
Yeah, you do.
you got to be just ready to roll.
Yeah, if you join the military or the police, you have to wear like a balaclava the whole time.
Do you really?
Yeah,
Oh,
if,
that makes
if
sense.
somebody
Yeah.
finds out who you are, they'll just go
Yeah.
kill your family.
That's true.
It's a really
No, that's why, and also in Philly, you can't live if you're a cop. You can't live in your district because for that same reason, if they see
Mr.
you,
Disrespectful will find
Mr.
him.
Disrespectful,
And he'll be very mean.
yeah.
He'll be the Grinch. He would Grinch up on Christmas.
Yeah, true. That'd be terrible.
But yeah, Mexico. Don't get me wrong. I believe in them. I think they could do great things. But right now,
That's tough.
do we
I didn't know it
need
was
that?
that
Do we need
violent.
to bring in? Yeah,
I knew it wasn't great, but I didn't. That's
yeah.
obscene.
Your boy resigned, bro. Trudeau.
Trudeau, I heard about that. It's not my fucking
That's your
boyfriend. Let me
boy.
hold on. Let me
Dude,
clear the
you
record.
always loved
What are you
Trudeau.
talking about? What are you saying?
Yeah,
I've been fascinated by the man, but he's not my boy by any stretch of the imagination.
that's your boy, dude.
You had family that lived in Canada. I have no ties to Canada. I have
dude,
no
don't
ties
you
to Canada. That's your boy. That's your boy.
No, I've gone on the record in Canada talking shit
True.
on him. That's your boy, dude.
Yeah, you had to clear the air though because it
I
was
had
your
to clear
boy.
the air. I had to
had
disavow.
no. People know, bro.
Bro,
They
how
know I don't fuck with
dare
China,
you.
though, bro.
How fucking
You
dare you?
started.
My family in Nova Scotia. How dare you? My grandpa went out Saskatchewan way. How dare
That is
you?
pretty tight.
Yeah.
What was he, old fur trader?
I don't know what the fuck he was
How
doing.
the hell did he get up in
I don't
Saskatchewan?
know what happened.
Saskatchewan.
I don't know anything about him.
That's pretty tight, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I didn't know this until this year. Apparently, like, there's only like 100,000 people, or not that little, but
Yeah.
there's like not a lot of people in Canada altogether. It's like a shocking.
Toronto's fucking huge, though.
Really?
Toronto's gigantic.
Dude, I'm telling you, look up how many people live in the entire. How many people do you think live in all of Canada?
I bet 58 million.
58 million. What is it?
40
million.
million.
All of Canada, dude. That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's not
And,
that.
and all of them live in
That's
all
what
of
I'm
them live
saying.
in Toronto.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those cities and shit. But yeah, dude, isn't that crazy? There's not a lot
Yeah.
of people there.
No one's up north.
Come on down, dude. Join the
Join the-
fucking
yeah,
club,
join
bro.
the
It's not
fun.
even that many. You guys don't even. There's not even that many people.
Trump Dog's just trying to get his hands on the resources.
Yeah, true.
He says, "Come on, give us Canada, give us Denmark."
Yeah, I mean, what would that? Oh, he's saying we're not going to like protect you and do all this shit for free.
Yeah, I don't know
Join
exactly
squad
what
up.
it is. I think their economy relies entirely on the United States.
I could see that.
Yeah.
Oh, they have oil though. They only have like they have
They have
oil.
some oil. They got some oil, but I'm sure Trudeau's been like, "No, this is actually belongs to the Winnipesaukee tribe. We can't drill."
I think he's fucking lighting it up and cashing checks too. I think that a lot of that's
Probably.
such fucking bullshit in terms of them. Like, I'm deeply moved. It's like, dude, you're a psycho at the head of a country.
When's the last time we added a fucking state? When was Hawaii and Alaska?
That was a while ago.
It's been
Greenland's
so
going to be nice. I'm all
Greenland will
for
be
that.
nice.
That's going to be chill.
Yeah.
And if we get that, what is? Oh,
It's
isn't
probably
it-
just one payment to Ukraine. We can just go, also give us Denmark.
yeah.
Or Greenland.
Damn, that'd be kind of tight.
1959?
What? That was when we got
Is
our
that
hands on
Puerto
Hawaii?
Rico or Guam or some shit? 59? God damn, I would have never guessed that. Yeah.
The hell?
Damn.
What was up with Alaska before that? Was it just like
It
weirdos
was
up
just
there?
territories.
Yeah, so it was just like weird dudes chilling.
Yeah, I mean, they're still holding it down like that.
True.
It's definitely just weird dudes chilling.
I always get so weirded when I find out people are from Alaska.
Yeah.
I'm always kind of like, what?
I do too. I just met someone that was like, yeah, I'm from Alaska. I was like,
Yeah.
ew. What the fuck are you doing up there, you fucking dumbass?
Fuck is
Get
your
out of
problem?
there.
It's pretty nuts, man. I mean, I know you can live for cheap, I guess. Obviously.
I bet it's sick. I bet Alaska rules.
Although, dude, when you hit that like 4 months darkness shit, and then when it's light for like 2 days, that's like, man, get the fuck out of here. You're not supposed to live like that.
Yeah.
The what? There's no ladies. It's all sausage
Yeah,
party.
it's mostly dudes.
What? I mean, it obviously makes sense. It's not really a girlfriend in paradise. Although they do have those pretty lights. Your girl could put on the Elsa dress and just be like, yeah, it's I would like to see Alaska actually at one point.
They have a club up there that
I've
everyone
heard.
always talks about going to.
Who?
Every comedian, all the old
Yeah.
guys are like, gotta get up there.
Gotta go to Alaska.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I'll
Ralphie May broke the bed there. You gotta stay in the condo up there. Like, I hope they fixed it.
I get kind of sad in comedy condos a little bit.
Yeah.
It's like too legendary. It's like so fucking legendary. I'm like, Not really. It sucks. I do like cooking for myself though, man. I like having a kitchen at my disposal. I've been a grilling fool lately.
Really?
I grilled last night. It was freezing.
What'd you grill up?
Skirt steak.
No, skirt
Steak and some little sweet potatoes, dude. Dude.
Sweet potatoes are such a nice treat.
I mean, dude.
I had
Also,
some sweet potatoes from Sweet Green last night.
Did you really?
And let me tell you, they fucked my ass.
They didn't.
I've never been fucked like this.
What do they do?
I opened the container. There might have been the total of one sweet potato.
Stop, dude.
I've never seen anything like it.
That would piss me. Why you get
It was
crushed?
crazy. It was
I
like
never have Sweet Green fuck up my order.
Sweet Green.
Yours get
loves
fucked
dicking
up.
on-
Oh, that's
yeah.
crazy.
Dude, remember we were in Philly? I got Sweet Green. They gave me just lettuce.
Yeah, dude.
I got a buffalo chicken salad. They didn't include the chicken
I've never
or
had
anything
an
else.
issue.
It was just a
Although,
bowl of carrots. It's crazy.
that's insane.
Yeah.
I've never had them fuck my stuff up. Although when restaurants don't cook their sweet potatoes enough, nothing chaps my ass.
It's bad sweet potato.
Bite into a heart. Is that what it is?
No, yeah, no. What I'm saying,
Oh,
like
yeah.
when it's like raw like that. It's
like, dude.
come on, man.
What am I, a fucking horse, dude?
Yeah.
Cook this fucking. I
Cook the
chomped on some
potato.
hard sweet potatoes today, and I was none too pleased.
Yeah.
Shit pisses me the fuck off.
What are you gonna do in Greenland when you get up there?
Well, to my knowledge, Greenland's actually very icy. Isn't that true?
Yeah.
Isn't
It
that
is.
true?
It is.
I mean, dude, right now, I'm telling you, I'm all spun out on caffeine to the point
That
where
shit's melting though. We're gonna get it.
it's melting.
Oh yeah, Greenland's sick.
Oh, we're right in time for global warming. If that's the
Yeah.
thing.
It seems real, dude.
I mean, yeah, I truly have no idea.
I didn't think I didn't think global warming was gonna be that fast.
Is it getting
The whole
faster?
time I was like, this is bullshit. Dude, it's like 80 degrees in December
Oh,
in
I
Philly. I was
forgot.
just for like a week. It was
I
hot.
forgot.
I
Yeah,
was like, damn, it's here.
yeah, because I would always weather brag to my mom, be like, "Pfft, we're having
Global warming,
75.
yeah.
She's like, it's like 67 here, and I'm like,
It was
what?
so hot.
Really?
It was crazy.
Shit. Yeah, I truly have no idea. I do enjoy those warm days. I do get the thing about the
Warm
ice
days
caps
are nice.
melting. I have heard people say like, then you just move up. That's like what the North Pole's for. The
Yeah.
Earth gets hot and cold, and when it gets, we're gonna hit like another like lush global warming period, and you're all supposed to just migrate
Yeah.
way north.
It's a perfect time to buy a house in Austin, Texas.
Yeah.
At least it'll be 150 degrees for 7 months.
I kind of fuck with the heat though, dude. I love
I don't
it.
mind it. Yeah.
I love it.
No,
man.
I haven't been here for a summer.
I did this.
I've
This was a
visited
mild
during
summer.
the summer,
This
yeah.
was a mild summer. But what I like to do is like I get out in the morning, 9, 10, when it's not like the fever pitch of the heat,
Yeah.
and I run. And just by the time I'm done, it's so hot, and I fucking love that.
That's nice.
I like to sweat. I like to sweat, and I like to just
Sweating does rule.
push myself to my limits, dude.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I have type 2 diabetes after having.
I don't think you do. I think
I'm on the doorstep. I'm knocking on the doorstep.
you're going to be all right.
I think it had to have been like a fucking false positive.
You probably, yeah.
Because it's like how
You probably had like a cookie or something right before you got tested.
I did eat a pancake. You know, you're not supposed to eat a pancake. But no, the A1.
I knew it.
I was gobbling a pancake, and I heard Brittany from upstairs like, "You better not be eating. We're supposed to fast." And I was like,
the fuck up.
"I had 2 bites."
I had a fucking pancake with a bunch of syrup. It's
Oh,
not
fuck.
a big deal.
I know. But I mean, it was you know whatever, man. I'm kind of pumped that I've been like, it's weird when you stop eating. I mean, you've done it before
Yeah.
when you do like keto. You get like so sluggish, and I was like that for like 2 weeks, and then my energy reserves just kicked on like today,
That sluggishness blows. Do you remember last year when we did the carnivore diet and tried to do stand up at night?
bro.
You just show up just like
Dude, I did
just blow.
I did stand up on the
piss
spot.
diarrhea all day.
Yeah, dude. I did stand up on the spot, like full keto,
Yeah.
no carbs in my brain, and I like just stood out there and people were yelling stuff, and I was just like, I like couldn't think. I was like, dude, this is crazy.
Yeah.
But
That's a hangover show. That's what that feeling is.
yeah,
I don't know how often you've experienced that, but I've had a couple of those.
hangover shows. I don't
It's
think I've
the
ever had a
worst.
bad hangover and did stand up. To be honest.
Yeah, I mean, to be so hungover, you're hungover the next night.
Yeah, true. That sucks.
That LA show was the worst. That was the
Which one? Oh
the
God! When I
fucking
left,
crypto. Yeah.
you were up till
It was up till fucking 7 a.m.
oh
Post Malone, dude. He got me.
Yeah,
He got me.
that schedule's nuts, man.
It was terrible. I woke up while the car was waiting for me at the hotel to go to the show. That's like I woke up at like 4. And they're like, yeah, the car's here. I was like, holy shit.
Oh,
It's like the hangover will go away when I do stand up. The adrenaline, it just never went away. I was just standing in front of 20,000 people like, And then Donald Trump, huh? He's crazy. You know what's unique about me? I actually like him. Remember when that was a unique take in stand-up comedy? Not anymore. It's not unique anymore.
He's actually kind of cool.
He's actually kind of cool. I think he's actually funny. Where have I heard that? Oh, yeah, every comedian?
I know. It was for real. Like, you couldn't say that 5 years ago. Not even like you're going to get in trouble, but people would be like, it would like.
In New York, I was the only one doing it. It was literally me and like Sam J.
Yeah.
We're the only ones.
He's kind of funny. It would unsettle the room.
It was very fun.
Dang.
I know. Now that I'm down here at the mothership, I'm going to have to be a fucking lib.
Gotta go hard lib.
I'm going to go hard lib.
Yeah, that's the move.
I'm going to go hard lib to those crowds, those Texas crowds. Be like, you know, being a Republican's fucking gay too?
Yeah, dude.
You know that's also gay as shit?
I'm telling you, I'm still kind of like, I was definitely taken aback by the big split on the H-1Bs. I was like, it just turned into just like, devolved into just like bickering. And I was like, dude, what the fuck are you guys doing? Like, you finally... You guys won, and now it's going to be like, you think you can forget about me? You'll never forget. We've won it. It's like, dude, shut up, dude.
True.
Let's get the junk food out. Let's destroy the Red 40 and all that bullshit. And like,
and buy Greenland.
Buy Greenland. Stop poisoning ourselves with food. You know, and then in the meantime, you know, fucking do some coding, whatever the fuck you got to do.
That is sick. The one thing I try to do is whenever there's like a political issue, just imagine that if the other side did it. You know what I mean? Like if right now, if they were like, Joe Biden's trying to buy Greenland, how would you react? You'd be like, what the fuck? He doesn't know shit. Greenland sucks. I don't want Greenland. And then it's like, Trump's buying Greenland. You're like, that's actually a smart move.
I know.
It's actually sick.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, it's like I can't put myself in it because I'm like in my head. I'm like, no, I would be like, that's cool. But yeah, would I be like,
no? If Biden wanted to buy Greenland, I'd be like,
yeah,
fire it up, Joe.
I'm all about just like buying more territory for the United States. Like, yeah, who says?
Yeah, we need more.
I really want Canada. Now that that's on my
Canada
radar,
could be ours.
It kind of is, dude. You know what I'm saying?
And they
Canada
are.
Is like a
they
trust
do
fund
like having.
kid.
They like having a daddy. They've had England for so long. They still love the Queen.
That's what I'm saying.
Join the resistance, bro.
Canada is a trust fund kid that we were now being like, we're going to cut you out of the will if you guys don't stop fucking around. They're like, no, we're actually on the verge of something really cool and unique. It's like, yeah. Fucking come on. Give us your oil. Grow up. Fucking oil. It's over. You guys aren't doing anything cool. No, we have like a hybrid parliament. It's like, yeah.
You guys can't win a Stanley Cup. You're ours. They have 2 more seasons to win a Stanley Cup, and then they have to come to America.
Yeah, true. They're not winning Stanley Cups.
No one is.
That's humiliating.
Yeah,
dude.
the Montreal Canadiens, the Maple Leafs, I think the
they
Oilers.
Actually care about hockey.
Edmonton Oilers were just in the finals.
Really?
I think they came back from 3-0 against the Florida Panthers. They always lose to the fucking Florida Panthers, dude. The one place where no one on earth cares about hockey. No one gives a fuck, dude.
That's crazy. I can't. Yeah. I just assumed they won most of the stuff.
No, I mean it is Canadians winning for the Florida Panthers.
True,
but
yeah, they're like I get it. They're like Ronaldo on Qatar, basically in America. I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
I guess, well, they get paid in real money, not like fucking...
Yeah, they get paid real money, not that fucking...
francs or whatever bullshit.
Plastic, whatever bullshit that is.
Their wages won't get frozen on some motherfucking bullshit.
Yeah, true.
Trudeau stepping down is good. This is like kind of nice.
Shit's going well.
It's got this... I heard from a good source that... It was Spud, obviously, but he was like...
It was Andrew Purcell.
It was Andrew Purcell. He was... I was so jammed up yesterday, dude.
No, Andrew Purcell is great.
So caffeinated, hitting people first and last names. Like, I don't know why I keep doing that.
Full names is crazy.
Full names is so nice.
So crazy. Literally.
I mean, dude, you gotta get... I'm a businessman. You gotta get...
I understand.
I'm brokering a big deal right now for the Patreon. I told you about it. An unnamed artist sent me a comic strip about Garfield transing into a street walking prostitute.
And that is good.
I told him, I was like, create some more. I'll put it on the Patreon, bro. So I got my hand in a lot of stuff right
You're
now.
working.
I'm working, dude.
You're in ideas, man.
None of them are really panning out right now.
They will.
2025, the shoe's going to drop. All my ideas are going to start dropping. One of them might work. And if they don't, I'm happy.
So be it. You get more ideas.
I love the ride. Yeah. More ideas. Tap in. More IP. You know, we're in the marketplace of ideas.
How many times did Edison fail trying to create the light bulb? Come on.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
You're going to get the light bulb.
How many times did Tesla fail, dude?
He failed all the way.
He died. He died of
utter failure.
Yeah.
So there's also that. But Yeah, that's what we do though.
That's
That's an idea.
hot takes and farts, dude.
That's an idea. Lemaire, I feel like you've probably got some good plans cooking.
Yeah, what do you got going on?
I'd like to hear what
You're moving out, aren't you?
Oh,
Yeah.
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 That's I got to tell you, that's going to be so weird when your surroundings change. It's going to be jarring.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like aesthetically, you're going to get thrown into a totally different aesthetic environment.
Yeah.
But
I'm gonna walk into walls.
the what?
I'm gonna walk into walls.
It's going to be good for you, dude.
Hitting the wall.
No, just kind of like getting into a place that's like, just like I remember when I like moved when I was in Philly, I'd move from like one apartment to the other, and like I would just get jarred by like it would like this place fucking sucks.
Yeah.
But that's going to be good for you, like your interior, because
Yeah.
then you're going to have to bolster your spirit.
Yeah. My
Yeah.
spirit's bolstered.
That's good.
What
And
type
I'm
of plans? What are you cooking up for 2025?
Just some shows. Just the road. Trying to do that more. That's
Yeah.
pretty much it.
You have no big business plans?
No.
No,
Really?
you don't have any ideas?
I don't want a businessman.
I
don't
told
wanna
you.
be a businessman.
Well, yeah, look, I'll cut you in on a thing I have going on right now. I still want to do this playing cards.
Yes.
How good of an idea is that?
It's a pretty good idea.
1 to 10 is just progressively hotter babes. Throw in just people from we could do people like us basically as like jacks, kings. Figure out that whole thing and then do pedophiles instead of Joker. How good instead of slapjack, you could have like 6 pedophiles in the deck. You play a pedophile hunter game. When the pedophile comes, you got to smack it. But if you smack if you think it's the
You
pedophile,
accidentally
you end up
smack a
smacking
3.
like a 7 or 3.
Yeah.
There's like you get like points deducted. That'd
But
be
you
fun.
could smack a 3 up until like a
You could
5.
smack a 3.
Yeah. Everyone kind of gets mad. You smack a 10, you're out.
You just have to. You'd have to go take money. You could involve monopoly money. Somehow.
Actually, 10s you should be able to hit.
True.
1, 2, 3 you can hit.
Well,
You
I would
leave
have
the beautiful babes
I'd have a
alone.
money component. You'd have like a banker and monopoly money. If you had enough money, you could hit a woman. You'd have to have.
And you
like-
can cover up the pedophile if you have enough money.
you could cover up the pedophile.
Or if he's a good enough defensive coordinator, you can go, hey, we've won 1 title in 60 years. Come on, man. Joe Pop built a library. You can cover up something. He did so much for the university. He built 1 library.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. The pedophile hunter card game. It's $1 million idea, and I want to cut you in, Lemaire.
What if you draw the Joker?
What you talking about?
Like, what if you when you draw the Joker, you get in your
Then
hand?
you are the pedophile. You have to be the secret pedophile.
Oh,
throughout
I was
the
thinking
whole,
about that too, like a bullshit
secret
game.
pedophile. You have to be the pedophile the whole game.
Yep, and try to get and got to
Try
get
to
out.
collect all the
Yeah, and try to. You have to
You
just
have to
rise
become
the
friends
top.
with whoever has the ace.
Yep.
You go, you and me are boys, dude. You got to help me.
True. If the pedophile hand gets the ace, that means you're basically Epstein at that point.
Yeah,
That'd be fun.
that is fun.
Damn, that'd be nice. Epstein's Island.
But then
like,
we just do 1 through 10 is just ages, not a rating. Those are 1-year-olds, 2-year-olds, 3-year-olds, and you got to try to collect all the kids if you have the secret pedophile card.
because the cards are double sided, so you'd have like ladies and then kids on the other side,
Yeah.
depending. You see how you're holding your cards. Like, I think that's the
Well,
pedophile.
yeah, it depends. If you're the pedophile, you see them as babes.
Yeah, true.
But everyone else sees them as children.
Telling you, it's got to be or like a Magic the Gathering kind of thing. That'd be kind of sick.
Yeah.
I don't know how to play those games, but it'd be nice to have like something like that going on with like pedophiles. Yeah, but yeah, you should have like different just characters and have it. That'd be pretty fun.
Yeah, one's called Uncle.
No, there's a guy that does that.
Who?
He's very funny. It's on Instagram. I probably have sent you those. He
Uh,
does. It's like divorced dad packs.
Oh, that's sick.
He's like, we're gonna do an opening. And he's like, we're looking for holographic house. And yeah, it's great. Pulls
kinda
like
sick.
alimony, and it's like a goblin woman like begging. It's really really good.
I'll back off that front.
Yeah, but you're just playing cards.
playing cards straight up.
Yeah.
52. Is that how many it is?
Yeah.
52.
What type of pedophiles are we talking here? Who are the great?
That was the discussion. Would it be Sandusky?
Sandusky, Epstein.
Yeah. Sandusky, Epstein,
You-
Spaceman.
Space? I don't think the cadet's one of the fucking all times.
Cadet.
He's not one of the all time. Pope. A couple popes are in there.
Yeah, for sure.
Who was it? Benedict? Who was the guy that showed up and retired?
I don't know, but throw him in there.
I don't know if he's actually, but he was. Yeah, he's one of the all time greats.
You could throw in a couple. You could throw in a couple of my teachers.
Jared from Subway.
Jared would be. He's up there.
Does R. Kelly barely counts.
He's an ephebophile.
Yeah.
R. Kelly's more of an ephebophile. But I mean,
Who's that British guy that was?
oh, the guy.
Yeah.
The guy who owns Hollister, he's up there, bro.
No, I was talking about the other. What's his name? Savile. Yeah, he was
Oh.
like an all-time.
Nickelodeon, do the Pickle Man.
Yeah, man, that guy was fucking.
Yeah, Dan
nuts.
Steve Snyder in there. Yeah, I mean, you could have a serious deck, and I would have
But then the aces have to be just whoever covered up. So there's a Joe Pa card. You could get Catholic priest as one of the jokers, and then the Pope could be the guy. Yeah. And you have to try to pair. You have to trade cards until your ace matches your joker.
That's good. You get it. Yeah, if you get to free your pedophile, and if you get discovered with the pedophile, you
get your ass beat by everyone else.
You can't.
Everyone else gets to fight you.
Beats your ass. You could make a fun drinking game out of that, where it's like you got to get like you're under chemical control.
Oh, Michael Jackson.
Oh,
I know it's alleged. I know it's alleged.
Yeah, it'd be nice. You could put Michael Jackson ?
Yeah.
That would be fun, dude. The pedophile hunter card game would be nice.
The producer of the Backstreet Boys, the guy who made Backstreat Boys and NSYNC. That guy
was
was
a
a
pedophile?
prolific pedophile. Lou Pearl or something.
Imagine though for a second. Just look, total imagination. You're a pedophile, and you obviously you love kids, but imagine you take a group of hot boys and transform them into global stars.
You're using your power for good at that point.
That's what I'm saying. You got the eye. You're going like, these kids are hot as fuck.
Trust me, I know these kids are hot. That's so crazy. I have the same sexual taste as teenage girls. I mean, like, these girls are going to love these boys because I know I love them too.
Yeah, you go in your daughter's room, you see the posters, you're like,
I put you onto that. Called it.
Check out these guys. She's like, oh my God, they're so fucking hot. I know.
Yeah, that's like the Menendez dad.
Who's the Menendez?
The Menendez brothers that killed their dad.
Oh, yeah.
He signed like Menudo.
Really?
That was like, yeah.
That is a wild, the talent eye for like teens and like children's entertainment, man. If you're not a pedophile, you probably become a pedophile in that just to compete. You can't, how the fuck, you know
how
what
are
I'm
you going to
saying?
compete with that?
Totally out of your depth.
Yeah.
You get guys who are really playing the game, and then you're out there like, I mean, I think that kid has some sort of appeal. It's like, bro.
Have we really talked about the Menendez brothers on it? I think
No, I don't think so.
just women. It bothers me immensely.
I don't really know
They're
anything
just like
about
anybody that's hot. They're like, and the Menendez brothers weren't hot. The guys who played them in the Netflix show were hot. So then the girls just saw that and were just like, they're actually innocent.
Well, women
And
are
like
attracted.
Luigi shot him, and everyone was like, he's awesome.
He was ripped.
Dude, think
Don't
if
even
fucking if I was when they caught the New Orleans driver, I was like, he better not be hot.
Oh God, yeah.
If
true.
he was hot, they'd be like, what?
Women love sadistic, like psychopath criminals.
How many women out there secretly think Hitler was the babe?
All of them.
And you gotta just keep that in.
You know
gotta go, I
how
can't
shameful
tell
that is?
anyone. Yeah, to want to fuck
I mean,
Hitler.
I already knew this. I know when I'm making love to my wife, she's just pretending I'm
She's
Hitler.
thinking about Adolf.
Just pretending I'm Hitler the whole time. I know it. I swallow my
You can
pride.
feel it.
I could tell, dude.
Oh, my fear. You're like, what? What did you say?
I'm gonna fucking kill us both in this room right now. That is a hot take, dude. Nobody's talking about how much women secretly are attracted to Hitler.
They are. Saddam, young Saddam.
Shit.
Babe.
They love his fucking ass.
Young Stalin, actual babe.
Was he was a beautiful man?
Yeah, he was kind of hot.
Damn, that must be sick to be hot and acquire like real power and then just fucking kill everybody. you know how horny chicks would get for that?
Yeah.
They love that. I've been reading the Manosphere glossary.
What are they up to?
Oh my God. That's right. There's a term for it. It's like something philia where they say like women are attracted to like psychopathic criminals. Dude, it's so fucking funny. This will be kind of nice, dude. I can hit you with something. Some of these terms are for real. There's one where it's called a Stargate. And this is more about, it's like black MGTOW, men who go their own way. There's a whole branch of black MGTOW who are also moving away from black culture. In order to do it, they need a Stargate, which is a white woman.
That's awesome.
Oh,
Well, Mary,
dude.
you found a sweet little Stargate.
Let me see.
And you are going your own way. You said, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
I've heard you make some comments.
I got a big tail.
Yeah, Stargate. Dude, a Stargate's the funniest fucking. The only way to escape is to get a Stargate, which is just a white girlfriend.
This word says hybristophilia.
Is that what that is?
Hybristophilia, yeah, that's when they're attracted to criminals.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, there's Alpha Widow is the funniest.
Alpha Widow's nice.
Alpha Widow. Androphiles are males who pursue sexual relationships with other males but reject effeminacy. Yeah, let me see. I'll try to get, dude, it's A through Z of all the things. The dog pill refers to the idea that women would rather commit bestiality with male dogs and have sex with a man other than a Chad.
God damn. You're dog pilled. We got dog pilled a while ago, dude.
Dude, the Dread game's nice. Dread game
We got dog pilled. The whole squad got dog pilled. That was a tough one. That was going around the crew.
I know. Just a lady fucking the dog.
And everyone had to be like, yo, it's so weird.
Dude, Dread game's nice. Dread game's achieving greater emotional control over a relationship by threatening to end it publicly, violating its bounds.
Nice.
Yeah, it's so nice. Dude, the terms are so good.
Wait, what was it? Dread?
Huh?
What was the last one? Dread Gaming?
Dread game, yeah.
So that's where you just in front of everyone, you tell your girlfriend, I'll fucking dump you.
I want a divorce.
I've had a couple brewskis and hit a dread game.
Dude, ethnicel. Ethnicel is a non-white person, usually male, whose inceldom is caused by their skin color, also called a black cell, curry cell, or white cell.
Black cell.
When someone in the manosphere talks about cuckoldry, they often refer specifically to white women cheating with black men. Oh my dude, it's so in depth. It's the funniest fucking thing in the world. Yeah. Oh, it's so good. What's a gamma? Oh, gammas are utterly needless category of men.
Fuck.
Gammas are either guys who do not play the game or ones who are very introspective and weird, depending on who you ask. It's so, dude, the Manosphere wiki is so nice.
You a gamma? Why? Why are you so down on yourself, dude? You have a Stargate.
No,
No,
true. You have a Stargate, bro.
Nah, I'm a gamma dude. I have no interest in playing the game.
You don't play games.
Nah, I like video games.
Bullshit, dude.
Are you
I've seen you be a
introspective,
little
though?
cutie to women.
No,
You try to play the game.
I don't play the games, dude.
Yeah, you go. You go, tee-hee.
No.
Sean, can you help me out?
No
You
way.
play the game.
You're an undercover simp.
No way, dude. I think I simp out loud.
You simp. Yeah, it's very clear.
I'm
you're
a simp out louder.
Wrestling, you like the female wrestlers. You like female UFC fighters. You play with girl characters in video
Yeah, dude.
games.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, you were here. I met Michelle Waterson at the Karate Hottie. Yeah, I couldn't say a single word.
Really? Who's she?
She's a female UFC fighter, and we both just kind of looked at her and we're like,
Was she at what, at the
She's
club or
at the
something?
club,
She was
yeah.
at the club.
at the club at the Mamacita.
Here we go.
And
Lemaire, are you
Mamas.
familiar with SYSBM?
SYS.
Save yourself, black man.
No.
That's the black MGTOW. It's a phrase used within the African American sector of the manosphere. According to the blogger Babatunde Umanaha, it tells black men to save themselves from the pile of ashes and rubble that is currently called the black community,
Holy-
as well as malevolent black females responsible for putting the same community into the toilet.
Who wrote that?
I have no idea. Proponents advocate that thinking black men, quote unquote, that's what it says, quote unquote, thinking black men pursue non-black women of quality called stargates. They seek to build families and produce successful children.
They need
The
Stargates.
group refers to black women as scraggle-daggles and tells black men that
Hold on. What's that say?
Scraggle-daggles.
That's what they call black females? Scraggle daggles?
This is them. This is
Yeah, this is not-
This is the SYSBM movement. It says finding one that is feminine and submissive is like finding a needle in a haystack.
Oh, fuck.
Man.
Bro, the Manosphere glossary is so funny.
Man, can you send me that link?
Yeah, I'll say Scraggle-daggle's so funny.
Scraggle daggles nuts.
That's crazy.
It's
They're just dudes.
fun
can't-
though when you hear a new slur.
It is. I mean, that's from Umande Umanaha, dude. That's from the Honorable Umande Umanaha talking about Stargate, dude. Just a bunch of black dudes on
He's
the Zoom.
aligned a lot with Charleston White. Isn't that his name? Charleston White? Yeah. He's like, you gotta beat the fuck out of black women. They don't know how to listen. It's just like, yeah, chill.
There, I watched Dr. Umar Johnson. Is his name Dr.
Yeah.
Umar? I watched him on Donald Rawlings' podcast. Donald Rawlings' podcast is kind of sick. He films it like a reality show. It's kind of funny. But he had Dr. Umar on, and like, dude, Donald Rawlings is with, I think, a white woman maybe or something. He's not with a black.
He's
woman.
got a Stargate.
He has a Stargate. He's not practicing black love, but Umar is not having it, and Donnell's trying to pull like, you know, we got to tell these black women to shut the fuck up. And he's like, my brother, now look, they put up with a lot of bullshit. And then Umar made some actually pretty good points. But he like just cried. But it was so funny being like, yeah, but you got to tell him to shut the fuck up, man. Umar was not having
Wait till they date a white lady. You still got to tell them to shut the fuck up.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta go, hey, babe, could you do me a favor?
Huge favor.
Right now, your energy's at a little high. Let's lower it.
I'd like to dial it down in the shut the fuck up
please?
territory.
No, I'm not going to curse at you, but
Dropping a hard SCFU is that'll like flatten the scape for
it's
a
an
couple
intense
days.
one.
Oh yeah.
And then you go, as soon as it leaves your mouth, you go, whoa.
Shit. Try to suck.
I didn't mean to do that one. Yeah, I'd like to slurp that right back into my greedy little mouth.
That'll be like a 2-day silent treatment.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up, and it's just
You shut the fuck up. It's crazy. But they
mean,
need, every once in a while they do need to shut the fuck
if
up.
it escapes, and every time a shut the fuck up escapes,
Yeah.
it has been charging up for maybe 7 months.
Yeah.
That is by the time it's like what comes out, it's just a tip of the iceberg. By the time you say shut the fuck up, oh man, it's
God,
the
dog,
worst.
have you ever told a woman to shut the fuck up?
I'm sure I have, but I can't remember a specific
It's nasty
instance.
behavior.
Well, I regret it, but if I did do it,
It's dude.
I love my queens, but
There's
You love
nothing
your
worse.
queens.
I treat them with
Nothing
nothing but
worse than
respect.
just
but
getting into the
I'm a
fucking
passionate man.
psychological terror dome with a woman when you're trying to be like, no, this is what happened. And
Yeah.
they're like, well, actually, and then you're like, fuck, I don't remember. And you're like, motherfucker.
Yeah, maybe I did do that.
Sticking to my fucking guns.
Yeah, trust me. When you drink a lot,
Oh, yeah.
they have a lot of power over you.
Just got to stick
They
to
go,
it.
you don't even remember.
Yeah,
There you
you
go,
do.
yeah, I fucking do. I wasn't even that bad. You go, yeah, you fucking yelled at me last night. You go,
No,
there's no way. Meanwhile, if there's footage, it'd be like, ah, shut the fuck up. Yeah, when I'm sleepy, that's when I get a little rowdy.
yeah.
Because ladies like to move around and walk around at night.
They do.
They all do. I don't know what that is. They all wake up and eat and they run around and scream at night. I get woken up very easily and I go, hey, get back to bed.
They
Lay
also,
down.
dude, if you're ever like,
Terrible time.
if you're home and your babe goes out, they come in at nighttime and they want to wake you up.
Mm-hmm.
So like fucking crush the
They want
lights.
to throw their shoes
Are
off.
you asleep? And you're like, yes.
Yeah,
I'm
obviously.
trying to.
I wasn't out
I'll fake
acting
sleep.
like a whore, probably.
Yeah.
I was asleep.
Nothing better than just icing, just Snow Whiting out on your wife and fake sleeping. Just,
Yeah,
you awake? No.
yeah. Playing Xbox until you see the Uber pull up and you go,
fuck.
oh shit. Where were you? I've been asleep all day.
Oh, fuck. I was just
I was
so
worried
sleepy.
about you, but you had fun, so now I get to have fun sometimes.
Yeah, you got that little window on your phone of a lady getting doggy style. It's such a powerful move, dude. I used to fake sleep when I was a kid. I would do it all the time.
Yeah.
I remember people would come in. I'd be in a room and I'd be. I used to like.
I did it
love
one time. Me and my friends were sleeping in a tent,
that. Ooh, nice.
and I said, "I'm gonna get these motherfuckers. I know they're talking shit. Fake sleep. See how long I can fake sleep. See if they say anything nasty about me." Nope, no one said anything nasty. And I just fell asleep. I just fell right asleep. Yeah, I try to hit a fake sleep and just instantly pass out.
Dude, that was before like you'd ever like call somebody and like they don't answer, but you get to like NSA them for a while. Damn, that's crazy. You did that before the phone. I'll do that to anybody. If you pick up,
Oh, yeah.
I will fucking track you
I'm
for
listening.
like 20 minutes and
Yeah.
just see what's going on. I got Billy. I was surveilling Billy the other day. He
And
didn't
then
even
you
know.
gotta stop yourself because they're like, oh, if they pick up the phone and realize there's no 20 minutes, you go, dude, have you just been listening to me talk?
Call like what the hell? What, you can listen
You
to
can
me?
never really hear though. That's the hard part.
Nah,
it's always
it's-
in somebody's pocket. It's
I know. You never get anything good. It's just
I
like
want something juicy out of that.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. I got a couple voicemails one time on accident, but they didn't realize it. Just get that. Voicemail's nice because then you can just listen to the whole thing.
I got some wild ones that we were. Stop me if I already told you this. When we were filming Tires, there's a scene where I'm on the phone leaving a girl a voicemail.
Mhm.
But John gave me his number to call, so it like you can see on the phone that I'm actually calling
Yeah,
someone. I typed in the wrong number, So for like 5 straight scenes, I was leaving a random number, like a 7-minute voicemail that was like, I don't really do cocaine. You're so fucking hot. Shut the fuck up, bitch. You're so awesome. But like, and then I was like, John, can you fucking decline the call so I don't have to stand here every time? And he was like, you haven't called me once. And I was like, holy shit, I've been leaving I love you voicemails to somebody.
Oh my God.
Hopefully they are 18 or above.
Oh.
Because I could be calling somebody's child, just be like, you bitch, I love you, fucking kill you.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. Somebody's got a lot of voicemails that are like, I don't really do cocaine anymore. I love you. Come back to me.
Dude, the funniest ever. I think I might have talked about this before, but it made me laugh so hard when I knew this guy and he would like, he was just like grabbing a bunch of weed off me. And then something happened to him where then he got a new phone. Because he had like this burner phone forever. And then I didn't realize that like he like lost it. So then it became someone else's phone. And it was just his old black guy's phone. So I was like, I would just like text him like, are you good? Do you want it? And he'd call me back. He's like, why the hell's everyone calling? Who the hell's phone was this? Because there's people being like, you need any QPs? Like, who the hell was this? I'm like, oh my God, this guy's phone's been blowing up.
Damn.
For like 2, it's like old man just got a Cricket mobile phone. Everyone's like, yo, you at the spot? Let me grab some shit. Who the hell?
That's awesome.
I was like, oh, sorry, sir. And just, it was so funny. Just not knowing, grabbing the trap line and not knowing that's what it is. It's the funniest fucking thing in the world. Who the hell? God damn, bro. What a joy.
I know. It's so nice to be back.
What a motherfucking joy, dude.
Yeah. If I was still in Westchester, I'd just be sitting in a barn right now. Just
kind of nice.
It was. On paper, it sounds great.
I am
Day
dude,
3 of sitting in a fucking farmhouse by yourself is.
Yeah. You need to figure out like something.
You gotta
to do.
go. I got nothing to do. Beezer. Let's head down to the bar.
Let's get fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my goal in life, man. I want to free myself and become just a total gentleman. Do a constitutional morning and night and just write like letters and essays and just kind of like walk around and just be like,
I think you got that in you.
I
know you can do that.
I want to set myself up. That's what I want to do.
Yeah.
Just be a gentleman, take walks, walk my dogs, maybe get into game, you know?
Yeah.
Fox hunting, I don't know. It's like,
You don't want to hunt fox. They're sweet
I wouldn't
guys.
do it. Oh my God. I have a little garden in my backyard. I got into gardening, which I do like, but I got a compost thing. So like I have this thing that like makes compost really quickly. So I put stuff in. I didn't know it turns it into like the brown kind of just like dusty mulch looking stuff.
Yeah.
I thought you could take that and put it right in the garden. You're supposed to put that in another bin and break it down till it's no longer recognizable like as food at all. But I just threw it in my garden being like, bro, my shit's going to be crazy this spring.
Yeah.
Dude, I got swarmed with rats. My backyard had so many fucking rats to the point where like they ate my whole garden. They ate everything in it.
Yeah.
I had like carrots going. They just leveled my whole garden. And I'm like, the whole time I'm like, I'm going to need a BB gun. I couldn't bring myself to it. I was like, I'm going to start scoping these guys off my porch. Couldn't bring myself to do it. And then I tried that shit where they're like, if you put like pepper flakes, they're so sensitive to smell. Dude, I came back. There were literally rats just walking over, just standing in pepper flakes. I'm like, what the fuck? They don't care about this. But they're cotton rats too, so they're not like big fat city
guys?
rats. They're little guys. They're like,
Yeah, you don't want to shoot them. They're sweethearts.
dude. They do look like little sweethearts. But then here's the cool part. So then, like, because I got like a real ecosystem started popping off. Like the rats were there. I had new bugs moving around there, and then a black cat came by and started hunting the rats. So then it was
fun.
Dude, we'd all be in like the playroom window and you'd see the cat just stalking. We'd all watch like the cat's back. It would start hunting rats, but if we were too loud, it would just go turn around and look at us and I'd be like, go kill them. Kill the fucking cat.
Sweet Tibble.
Now the rats aren't and then the cool thing was I'd let my dogs out. My dogs would chase the cats on the rat. I had a really ecosystem. My backyard was popping off. There's a lot of stuff happening while you were gone, dude. My backyard was going nuts, dude.
I had a wild ass backyard in Westchester.
Did you really?
I had an owl.
What?
An owl would come some nights and it was just so loud. It would just sit in the tree. Yeah. There's more deer than anywhere in fucking Westchester. I've never seen anything like it. Foxes everywhere.
Yeah.
It was great.
Oh, that's crazy.
Hawks. There were multiple hawks.
Hawks rule.
I saw a bald eagle, but I didn't want to tell anyone.
What?
I saw a bald eagle.
Why didn't you want to tell anybody?
I didn't want to tell anybody because it was the day after we were talking about seeing bald eagles in the wild, me and my friends. And then the next day I saw a bald eagle. And I didn't want to tell anyone. I didn't want to be like, hey, you know how we were just talking about this? I just saw one.
Why not?
Nobody's going to believe me.
Totally believe you. I don't think you would lie.
I searched Twitter. I was searching everywhere. I was going Westchester, bald eagle. Did anyone else see the bald eagle?
Why did
No
you
one
just
else
tell
saw
one
it.
of your friends you saw the bald eagle?
I did. I told Billy. I said, I know you're never gonna believe me.
Yeah.
Saw a bald eagle this morning.
I hate to break it to you, that is your power animal right now. Then, if you think about an animal and see an animal like that, that's your
Yeah.
power animal. That is, by the way,
Saw a bald eagle. Not a big deal.
pretty fucking sick. Damn, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I felt good about it.
I had
It
a.
was my secret. I couldn't tell anyone.
That's kind of tight. That's more the fact that it's
I almost,
definitely a
I
power
didn't even
animal.
want to tell my girl. I was
Don't.
like,
It's your power animal. Don't tell anyone about that. We should actually. edit
no one's
that.
gonna believe. It's gonna make me
Strike
come
that.
off as dumb.
Why?
Having just talked about it the night before,
That's
being
not
like,
dumb.
and then the next, no one sees bald eagles. Me like, I think I've seen one before in mechanics. But I saw one
I've seen
and
a bald
then-
eagle before.
the next day, being like, I saw a bald eagle.
What are you?
Everyone thinks you're a doofus.
No, dude.
It's
I
like
had.
when fucking Wood said he had sleep paralysis the night after we talked about sleep paralysis. You go, no, you didn't. You're lying. You know?
Saw the Baba Ganoush,
Yeah.
whatever the guy is. I had a weird like 2-week stretch of mildly prophetic dreams where like I had a dream of a flood, and then I think like several days later, fucking North Carolina flooded. Sort of
Oh,
guy.
yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? And then it was like the next week I had a dream about alligators, and then Brittany was like, "Oh, our friends just sent pictures. They're in Florida, and they fucking saw alligators on the road." And I was like, "What the fuck?"
Damn.
I had two like. it
Have
was
you
like 2
dreamt
weeks
about
ago.
anything recently that we should be worried
Me,
about?
I had a skateboarding dream last night where I was ripping.
That's
down it,
prophetic because you
ripping
are
down
about to
it.
rip it.
Yeah, that
probably
was just
tomorrow.
that was just me just fucking thrashing in my sleep. It's no big deal.
You haven't dreamt anything else that we need to keep
No,
an eye on?
I got to chill on the caffeine. When I have too much caffeine, it fucks up my dreamscape. So I got to like go. I'm gonna do another like 40-day no caff because it is pretty chill. When you cut it out, you feel like horrible for 10 days, and then when you're done, you're like, wow, I'm pretty relaxed all the time. You don't realize
Oh,
how
yeah,
like your
yeah,
adrenals are just.
Yeah,
But
but it is nice. Cup of Joe in the morning.
obviously, I came right back. It's
So good.
crazy. It's kind of, you're at a disadvantage if you're not like just whacked out on stimulants all day. You're kind of fucking up. You're kind of fucking up, dude.
True. If we didn't have stand up, I'd be addicted to Adderall.
Yeah,
I could see myself getting wild.
just getting into it.
Yeah.
It's a good move. You know, if you're like, I don't like what I'm doing. I feel totally
Yeah.
disconnected
It's time for
from
me
it.
to get skinny and clean.
Jink. Yeah. Get jacked. Find a Stargate.
I had someone recommend Ozempic to me lately.
Did you?
That hurt.
Wait,
Someone was like, "You ever think about maybe Ozempic?" And I was like,
I got hit with
Shut
Ozempic
the
though for
fuck up.
diabetes. Who hit you with that?
"I'm not telling you who."
Yeah, that's some
It's
bullshit.
those who's closest to you, you know.
True. Yeah, I've got. There's a lot of women that talk about microdosing Ozempic. I caught a stray in that debate as well, and I was like, I don't want that shit. It's fucking
Fuck that.
Yeah, women, dude, are jabbing themselves, bro. Like nothing. You can
Yeah.
give yourself a little bit of that, and it just like crushes your girl appetite. 'Cause I think when your period comes around, you for real like it. You can't. I try to reason with her. I'm like, bro,
Yeah.
you know you're gonna regret this, and she's like, do you need that?
I'm gonna eat this cake. I'm
All
gonna
right, dude.
grub up a box of cookies and cake right now, you motherfucker.
But when they have the Ozempic, it does something to like girl cravings.
Yeah.
And you're like, no, I'm gonna be hot and skinny. it does that part of your brain. Between the girls have two halves of the brain. One's like, I want to be hot and skinny.
Yeah.
And not inviting anyone to my party. And then there's like,
Lizzo.
eat
The other
whatever
one.
you want, girl. It's your time to shine, queen. That's it. That's
You
like the
are
whole-
Lizzo. I'm still pissed that Lizzo played James Madison's flute. Whoever's flute though, I'm pissed. Don't touch that fucking flute.
For real, dude. Imagine sitting James Madison down and be like, sir, we have something you need
You're
to
never
say.
gonna believe this.
One Lizzo music video. You're like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Sir, she's worth $350 million.
The entire United States GDP. You're saying one Lizzo, is it? It's called a Lizzo? You call them Lizzos now? No.
No, sir, no.
Sir, no.
Not to be confused with Scraggle Dangle.
Yeah. James Madison finding out about Lizzos, being like, it's nice when you hear a new slur.
Sir, we have to talk to you about Stargates now that we've crushed it.
Uh,
Hell yeah, dude.
that should do it.
Ooh, Ooh, that's
God
hard to
bless.
sing.
Yeah.
Finally, we did string people along for a couple weeks.
Been string.
I hope it lives up to the hype.
This is
dude.
part one.
Yeah, this
of
is part
the
one.
Crusades, brought to you by Matt McCusker. Now, Matt, before we get started, Crusaders, that's a racist term, isn't it?
Why is it racist?
I don't know. Susquehanna University had to change their name from the Crusaders to the Riverhawks because Crusaders is racist.
Riverhawk sounds more like a slur than.
It certainly does.
They call someone a Riverhawk?
Especially you drive up Route 15 along the Susquehanna River, it's just trailers. It's just,
Yeah.
Dude, it's insane. These
Is it
trailers that are
really?
on the banks between the fucking highway and the river, there's like, sometimes it's pretty far out. Sometimes it's like 100 yards of like forest to the river. And it's just, you see like deer stands, like shacks that dudes,
What?
the Riverhawks are in there.
That's fucking weird.
Yeah.
Is that what they're really named after? Dudes that just camp along the river?
No, I think they're named after just hawks.
The actual hawk that
Riverhawks
flies.
is a sick name.
Yeah, but like you're,
Crusaders is the best though.
that rules, dude. There was a lot of Catholic schools who were named the Crusaders.
Bishop
as well.
McDevitt's the Crusaders.
Yeah,
It's pretty sick. They used to carry a big golden cross out onto the field.
they're
Pretty sick.
way of the cross.
Yes.
That's basically what Crusader even means.
How fucking sick is it in Kingdom of Heaven when he's
Awesome.
like, my master is here.
Yeah.
He's like, so the Jerusalem is here.
The Jerusalem.
Then you see the fucking giant golden cross come out of the fucking, what's that word for desert heat rising, where it's like, you know what I mean?
Where the heat rises off the
yeah,
ground.
it makes it blurry.
Yeah. I don't know. I've never known what to call that.
Isn't there a word for that? There certainly is a word for it.
For the heat.
Reflection of
Heat flexion? The heat flexion?
flexion. Anyway, I like to see the golden cross emerge.
That's a good way to frame this. Should what happened be grounds for taking away team
school's
sports names?
nicknames.
It's not like, I mean, if you're going to go after, like, you know, there was like the Redskins and stuff. That's
You know,
obviously.
that still irks me. And I know we're about to talk
Sure,
Crusades,
please.
but last night the Philadelphia Eagles played the Washington Commanders.
The Commanders?
They're the Commanders now, which, by the way,
So they switched it to the guys who took out the
Yeah.
the fucking Native
Commanders? You mean murderers? Is that what we're talking about?
That's what they call them now?
Yeah. And it bothered me. It's like, dude, just be the Redskins.
The
Look,
Commanders?
it was racist. You did it.
What color is their jersey?
Same exact thing. Yeah. They have a W there for Washington. Instead of it was one of the cooler symbols in all of football.
Yeah, man. And nobody
Anyway.
looked at it like, oh, they were like, dude, those guys look fierce.
Yeah.
It was a badge of respect. So now they're the the Washington French fur traders or something?
Yeah.
Like, what are they?
Yeah. They're the fur trappers.
Yeah, what is the name after the guys who
There's
destroyed them?
Syracuse used to have a rough one.
Well, they were the Orange Men.
They were the Orange Men. Now they're the Orange.
Oh, they were the Orange Men?
Yeah.
Who were they going after? 4-5?
They were
He
going
should not be
after
named.
Native Americans. They were calling them Orange Men.
That's what that was?
Yeah, their logo used to be. Hold on.
Oh, no.
Ooh, that's a rough logo, dude.
What is it? Oh, my God.
Yeah.
It's like the Peter Pan.
It's crazy.
That's,
It's like a buck-toothed. Now this is their mascot. That's a good guy.
that's the Orange Man.
That is orange.
That's,
The
yeah, that's,
Syracuse, look at him.
that has nothing to do with the Native Americans.
That's pretty sick.
They were just shouting out.
Oh fuck! I'm flowing, dude. I know it.
Please,
It
please.
just reminded me of. There's a show.
Yeah.
It's one of the greatest shows of all time. It was on National Geographic. It was about dudes with Tourette syndrome, like Tourette's, dude.
Yeah.
Not like
The real
a little,
deal.
like
Yeah.
full on. And they were 3 like Scottish dudes, or 3 British dudes. So it's even funnier.
Oh.
And they like take a van trip together. They meet up because
Yeah.
there's like a Tourette's crew. They link and they're like, we need to go somewhere. We got to get the fuck out of these cities because they can't live.
No.
It's so bad.
'Cause they
But
say the
They
craziest
say the
shit.
wildest. They go into a fishing shop because they're going to go fishing. They're trying to camp. They go into a fishing shop. The guy's like, armed robbery. We have guns. He goes, this place smells like piss. But the one guy,
robbery.
yeah, they say the worst thing possible. But some of the physical ticks, dude, they're like, yeah, woo, like nonstop. But
3 Stooge ticks, dude.
they nothing but 3 Stooge
Oh,
sticks.
no.
The one dude, they're sitting next to each other. They're like having a heart to heart. They're overlooking like a bay. They're on rocks. like looking, they're like fishing and stuff, and they're like sitting there talking. The one guy's sitting like this, the other guy's sitting on his ass next to on a rock, and he goes and slaps him in the forehead, and the guy he hits goes, it's dude. Obviously, it's a tragedy, dude. This guy, they show him getting his kids ready in the morning, and he's like putting his kids' socks on. He's like, it's kind of gay. And then, like, he takes the baby's pacifier out of his mouth. He goes, he rips it out, acts like he's gonna throw it, puts it back in. Kind of gay. It's gay what I'm doing.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah, check it out. Tourette's guys.
That break, it must feel good while you're doing the things.
Well, that's the thing. So they don't take the medication they're given because the medication blocks dopamine. So that's what they get when they do that. The tics is like a release for them real quick.
Yeah.
So the only way to stop it is to block dopamine and make you not want to not do it.
Oh.
So then if they take the medication, nothing's good.
That's your get up and go too.
Yeah.
I think serotonin's the feel good and dopamine's the get up and go.
Maybe it's serotonin. One of them.
Either one. I wouldn't want to lose either of them.
No, I'd just get in a van and, dude, they're driving. They're like, fuck you. Like, people on the side, dude. Wank. Oh, that was my favorite. He's pouring the kids cereal and he just goes, wank.
The kids are probably dying.
Yeah.
God, man.
But occasionally just. There's one part where they're meeting with people, and these two women are talking to the three of them, and once one of them does something, it triggers the other two. So it's full stooges. The girl's talking to him, and the one guy just goes. The guy behind him goes. Dude, hold on. Can we pause for a minute?
Yes.
You've got to see this.
I have to see this.
And then we'll talk Crusades.
Yeah, we will.
First, I got to show you these three Scottish dudes with
I need to
Tourette's
see this,
syndrome.
dude. I need to see this. Oh my God. Dude.
I totally forgot. I watched it. The first time I watched it, I didn't think it was that funny. I was like, it is jarring. They're fully like.
Yeah.
There's like, they just have B-roll of a guy like looking out the window while they're driving. He's just like, he just sticks his thumb in his eye.
It's gonna be crazy too, because you're probably holding it back, and one of your boys goes off, and you're like, I'm gonna let it rip then.
Yeah, it's tough. There's a couple times where the dudes go off hard.
Yeah,
and it's like sad because they can't stop. They're like, fuck, shit.
Yeah, but dude, I think about how good it feels to them. Where'd you hear about this?
I watched it, and then it came up. Unfortunately, it was suggested.
Was it really? I wanted to compare algorithms at one point to see what each other are working with.
Well, I read comments, so unfortunately, my thing's me, which is we need to go out. Just go out to the lake and scream. Yeah, just scream. Touch my penis. It's nice.
Oh my God, are we back?
We're back, dude. Those are the bros.
How nice would it be to be in the cipher? Just Tourette's out by the ocean. It's like, butch, pissy, fuck.
I mean, that's what happened. We went. Yeah. It was the exact same thing.
You gotta, dude, I'd pay to drive the bus. Be like, yo, all you guys get on.
I don't know. They say some mean things to each other.
Yeah, but dude, you can just sit there
whatever
and
the
drive.
worst thing they're thinking of about you, they're going to say it.
I know.
He's like, I'm not fat. I'm not bald. Look at me like, fat, bald, fuck, piece of shit.
When they met the daughter, I thought they were all going to say something like,
oh, yeah.
That must be the tough ones.
Good for them not being in America, because over here we got a word you're really not allowed to say.
Yeah, we had a lot.
But
yeah, there's the ultimate.
If you were going into a bait shop just screaming it.
Yeah.
There's a scene earlier. He's at a grocery store. He's just crushing everybody.
Really?
Everyone in there. He's walking a car. He's like, fucking twat. And people are like, hey, asshole. He's got a shirt that says, I have Tourette's. But yeah.
How fun would that be? What do you think you know what? I'm going to go on this road.
What would I say?
Like,
if there was a word that I wasn't allowed, yeah.
You would say whatever you couldn't.
Yeah. Those are the best.
Yeah, the hand movements are the best.
Dude.
Yeah, dude, going to the beach and just letting it rip is probably
letting it rip, dude.
I'm always wondering though, because it's weird that that's a biological thing they're saying, but then it is more of like a social taboo kind of thing.
Yeah.
So it's like a biological issue, but it's also like the most like, what are the social taboos, and they can't help but scream them out.
Yeah. That
Which-
stuff's wild, man.
Yeah, because then it's like, dude, I mean, I can answer. I definitely have Tourette's. I have the underlying brain of a Tourette's person.
Yeah.
So I'm like, that's kind of
Oh,
nice to
man.
know everyone's rolling around like that. Like, fat bitch.
I was thinking, dude, anytime I was in church as a kid, I was like, if I scream a word right now, my life will be over.
Yeah.
If I just scream it.
Yeah. You're done.
Yeah.
That's the start. That's probably the funnel. And then your body starts going,
Do it. Do it.
do the
And
thing.
you just start going.
God's fake. You're like, come on, man. Come on, man.
God's sake. Rapist. Come out here, you rapist. Just waiting for the priest to walk down. Come out here, you rapist. Sorry, everybody.
I love the devil. Oh, my God.
Touch my penis. It's nice. Dude. I mean, don't get me wrong,
They're
it
the
sucks, and
bros.
their life has to be so hard.
But they're the bros.
But they're the funniest bros on earth.
Dude, the
They were
Tourette's.
just standing there throwing. That wasn't Tourette's. That was like they were like, all right, we have time to
Yeah, they're
ourselves.
fucking around.
Let's throw a ball to see who can hit each other in the nuts.
What else would you do?
National Geographic's here. We just drove a van out to the lake. Let's throw a ball at each other's nuts in front of the camera.
We should have a Tourette's parade. Hit them with like the police megaphones and just let them rip and just stand
go.
there like,
Yeah, just be like, dude, you guys are fine. It's not taboo.
no.
I wonder if that would help.
I think it would.
Be
If
like,
we,
it's not taboo.
dude, if we had a,
Nothing matters.
yeah, that's true.
I wonder if it would help with the urge to say something bad if nothing was bad.
It's like
But-
holding in a sneeze. If you're like, I bet you can't sneeze right now.
yeah,
If we had the whole town watching, be like, I bet you won't,
you won't do
and
it.
just put them on the megaphone,
Yeah,
it'd be like, they might get stage fright and it might take them out of it.
then they'd get at home at night in bed, being like, "This is what I should have said."
Think of all the shit they could have done.
Fuck. Wank. Wank's a good one. Wank's
Wank
funny.
is- touch my penis, it's nice.
Touch
I
my
mean,
penis. It's nice.
That's the best one. No, dude, the best it is honestly armed robbery. We have
Robbery,
guns.
we have guns.
Which one?
Putting your kid's socks on and going, "This is gay."
Yeah, he's right though.
It is gay. All right. Now,
Oh, perfect, dude.
Crusades.
Let me see what kind of time we're working with. That's perfect. Perfect.
But we're gonna edit that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's perfect, dude.
And now,
Well, I'm happy we did that.
Yeah.
It takes the pressure off jumping right into some dense talk about the Crusades. But so we'll take it all the way back to the first Crusade, dude. Before it started,
Yeah.
November 1095, dude.
ooh,
Barely 1,000 years after Christ.
yeah,
Church is 1,000 years old. It's almost 1,100 years old. Pope Urban gives a speech about the Christian world being threatened by Muslim nations. And at the time, the Pope himself, it was a job that like people didn't take the Pope seriously. The Pope was slipping. The Pope would like come up and be doing pretty well and be pretty important, I guess. And the Pope took a dip, and it was more
Yeah.
like the nations were like, we're running shit.
yeah.
So some argue the Pope was kind of incentivized. Some argue the Pope was incentivized to kind of start a war to become seem more important. That's
Yeah.
how some historians take it. So he's going around being like, he just gathers a bunch of people and he was like, dudes, I don't know if you know this, but when we go to this is all in France. He was like, when we go to make pilgrimage to the Holy Lands, the Muslims are checking us for tax. And if you don't pay, they're making some of us take shits. So they make you fucking squat, drop pie.
Yes.
Or they were saying in other cases, they cut people open and extract gold from them.
Those
And everyone just went, those idiots back then. I don't know if you-
Chocolate bleu.
yeah, they all went, huh? They all got, and he did this speech to, he was like, he was from a
In
monastery.
Japanese.
So he gave a speech to other monks. And then the monks were all like, we can't believe this. And basically word got out. But basically he was saying, dude, they're controlling the Holy Lands. They're fighting us on the southern border here and there, the Moors, and they're like, we need to do
Moors
something.
they were making noise.
Then the author
were
of the
making
book,
noise.
They did say that. They said the Moors had attacked southern France a couple times.
The Reconquista.
Yep, and they were kind of like, it
know
wasn't
words.
totally wrong, and there probably were Muslim tax collectors who like gutted people for not taking dumps. So he told them, he goes, look,
I'd have no problem.
oh,
Take a
dropping the
dump. So you
pie.
want me to take 3?
True. Like,
I'm taking fiber gummies. Shit out all gold. Be like, son of a bitch. You got me.
It was a pure gold nugget turd. You're like, I don't know what the fuck I was eating.
Crazy.
It's a miracle.
How the fuck did that get in there?
It's a holy miracle, dude.
You guys can have that.
Dude, shitting out all your gold.
Shitting out gold
sucks,
must suck.
dude.
You hear the coins hit the ground while you're shitting.
Oh.
No, these guys are gonna be pissed. These guys are gonna cut my fucking hands off.
They're gonna cut my wife's belly open.
Oh.
Imagine your wife getting gutted by a Muslim man.
Your wife getting gutted. That's the worst part of, history is being in love.
Yeah.
Because your wife is going to get her head cut off and raped in front of you.
Yeah, I mean,
That's history.
there was a huge chance she died in childbirth. That was
Which is probably pretty tight.
yeah, dude. The average bro had
The
like
good part's done.
dude, the average bro had like 3 wives. You would just like the average back then. You were just cream pieing. You would only cream pie, and then it was like your wife would die in childbirth, and they'd be like, "We got to get you another wife." Because you needed
Yeah.
a wife. You couldn't not have it. Like it just was like integral to running your farm or whatever you're doing. So we're like, "Yo, we're getting you another wife," and you just get another wife, and just be like, "Well, resume cream pieing." But I'm sure. I mean, I'm sure it was a little more emotional than that, but. It is kind of crazy when you hear about the bros just fucking constantly. Like they're leasing wives. And they were just like a kid would explode your wife and you'd get a kid and then be like, damn, time for a new babe.
Damn, the first one was the frogs, dude.
What, the first? Yeah, it was all the
Yeah.
frogs. It's all the froggy boys. So basically Pope Urban, like he set up this big thing. We're under attack by the Muslims. There's a direct affront to Christianity. He was like, so all he really said was like, just go down there and make pilgrimage.
Yeah.
Bring some weapons. And if guys go to check stuff, just fucking, if you
Say
fuck them
no.
up. If you fuck them up, you fuck them up. We got to go down there and just
Yeah.
basically let them know we're not going to stand by this. And like, we should probably control the Holy Land too.
Yeah.
We should control Jerusalem. That's all. He's like, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
He IJS'd just the Crusades. He was like, I mean, it's fucked up. We should just, and he told people, if you go down there, you basically, your sins are all forgiven. But the caveat was only sins you had confessed to a priest counted. Because some people were like, can I just roll down there? And he said no. But then you would have like, so the word started to spread. And then you had guys like, I think Peter the Hermit started like going and making up versions of that. They were like, yo, no matter what, if you go down there, if you go down there and fuck people up and die, you go to heaven.
Peter the Hermit was the one who got the pores.
Yes.
He was the one going around tricking the pores.
Yeah, and so that was November 1095. By December 1095, that was the guy Peter the Hermit.
The fucking hermit?
Yeah, dude. That was the guy who was famous for, he lived on wine and fish only and was like notoriously busted. The quote is utterly repellent looks. That's what he was known for having stanky breath and being utterly repellent through history. But a nasty orator. So
Fish and wine.
Fish and wine, dude.
Jesus Christ.
Fish and wine screaming
and
at
being
people.
notably ugly in 1096.
Yeah, dude.
Holy shit.
1095.
You must have been horrendous.
Dude. And then but between December 1095, May 1096, Peter the Hermit amassed 15,000 people. So he got that. He had the army of Poors.
He had followers.
Yeah, so he got the army of Poors, and he was like, this was the People's Crusade, they called it.
Yes.
So he just got a bunch of poor people from France and Germany, and these were the guys that like he just sent them down straight into Arabia, and they got butchered, like instantly died.
Yeah.
So
he sent 15,000 poor Europeans.
yes,
Just peasants.
French. He got the French and Germans.
He just got peasants.
These were the guys who
What the fuck was he getting out of this?
glory. These guys. There
He
was
probably
like
felt pretty good giving the speeches. Then on the boat over, he was probably starting to be like, ooh.
yeah, we'll see later. He actually
I hope
was a
these-
bit of a yellow belly.
I hope these Seljuks aren't as tough as I've heard.
He
Because
was
me and my guys are not prepared.
he was a bit of a yellow belly, as we see later.
They also used to hit him with like the fucking, don't worry, dude. We don't even need armor. God.
Oh yeah, the Poors
Nice.
went down there and they got it.
They got rocked.
Yes,
Nice.
That's where Crusades come from. It's actually it was not called the Crusades at first. It was just called the Ite, the journey. He's like, make the journey, but then eventually it became like Crusades and Crusade, like Way of the Cross. So these guys go down to Constantinople, and they also on the way down there, when they're coming through Rhineland, they broke off to kill the Jews.
Hold the fort.
Some of the German Crusaders just fucking went
What are they
DEFCON.
doing?
They just went DEFCON. On the way down, they just stopped, killed a bunch of Jews.
They were tired.
They were tired. They were sleepy.
They got sleepy.
They got
and
very
said
sleepy.
I'll tell you what, guys. In the morning,
They accidentally, they hadn't had their coffee yet, so they went down and they killed the Jews. Just stopped by. They were crusading. They were warming up. They were warming up. They're like, yeah, you guys don't you guys fucking far from? They're from around there, aren't you guys? They fucking gave them what for?
it's just yeah.
They noogied the Jews on the way down, and then
It is. It explains why the Jews are very like, hey,
dude.
hey, let's tone down the rhetoric.
dude,
Because literally every time out of nowhere, one of you guys decides to get us, dude.
I was talking about this yesterday. It's like, to be fair, people like there's been like tons of bad things that happen to a lot of groups of people, but like they try to eradicate the entire race. That'll get the hair standing up on the back of your neck.
Yeah.
Knowing that like that's an idea floating around, like they're so I don't white guys like, oh, we're evil, blah blah blah. Almost sounds like what do people say about white guys, that we like control the world unfairly or whatever.
Yeah, we don't deserve to be the
But no one wants to
champs.
kill us.
We don't deserve to be the best.
Yeah, that's all people
We
are
just
saying.
happen to we lucked into being number one.
Yes.
But yeah, go ahead, read about history and what we did.
Yeah.
What it took.
So yeah, that was unfortunate. So then, the People's Crusade, led by Peter the Hermit, tried to cross into Constantinople, and they didn't get anywhere near, and just all of them got butchered. Peter the Hermit, the Yellow Belly, survived and ran back, and you pretty much used that to start summoning more people. So during that whole period, there was real knights and soldiers, like upper crust of society, being like, yo, we're going to go down there. People wanted glory back then really badly. So there's a bunch of like noble born people and like the top cream of the, upper crust of French society who were like, we're going to go down there and do the damn thing. So by then they had about 60 to 100,000 people in France.
But they did condemn the attack on the Jews.
Did they? The
Sorry
Pope
to
did?
circle back. I was reading.
No, that's a good.
I never had heard about the Rhineland massacres.
Yep. How many did they get? What was the numbers?
2,000 estimated. 2,000
Ooh,
Jews.
Really?
That seems high. No, I've never heard of this, but that seems high.
Do we have any photographic evidence
It's
of
like
that?
one drawing, and there's only like 6 guys in the drawing. So I'm gonna go ahead. This is the first time I'm hearing about it. I'm gonna call bullshit. I've done a little bit of research. Nah,
I don't think so.
that doesn't sound like something we would do.
So they get the upper crust, the real knights and soldiers. They get 60 to 100K people. Basically 7,000 to 10,000 were fully mounted knights on the
Sick.
on the ponies.
On
They
the
had
tiny
7
horses.
to 10. Yep, on
Yes.
tiny horses. 35K to 50K were infantry, and the remaining bunch were just women and children.
Bring down the kids.
WC.
You're gonna have to bring the women and
The
children.
rest were just for fun.
If I was going on crusade, I would. You know who I would want nagging the entire trip? I'd like wife and kids.
You needed them. Also, though, to be fair, if
If you left them, they were dead.
they were dying.
Yeah.
Yes, you had to bring them into battle, and the night gets lonely, dude. Night gets lonely.
Yeah, you're gonna want some kids.
So these dudes would like, this is still like, feudal time. So like you would be like living on a fiefdom, and the knight would be like, yo, I'm crusading. That means if I ride, we all ride.
Yeah, we're all going.
So they all had like a posse that had to go to the crusades with them every single time.
This guy opening your wooden hut door,
oh,
your
dude,
hovel, being like, "Get up."
I hope today's not too hard. He's like, what
Get
are we
up.
doing? We're walking to the Holy
We're gonna have
Lands.
to walk to. It's like, where's that? Like, I don't know.
I have no clue.
There's no maps.
For what? Be like they were making people shit on the border of some fucking, I don't know, man. Come on, stop fucking asking questions.
Yeah, put down the mud you're eating. Get up.
Yeah, and the knights, they wore a thick chainmail armor. That was a big thing here. Like you were
Perfect
saying,
for the desert.
dude, the Seljuk Turks were light armor, moving quickly.
Yeah,
These knights were built for just like slow,
yeah.
just thick, heavy warfare. So they had big metal helmets, big metal shields, double-sided long swords, about 2 feet.
Yeah.
These swords about 2 feet, which, by the way, they weren't really sharp. The long swords are more of a bludgeoning tool.
Yeah.
So I didn't know that. They would just crack you with this fucking thing.
Yeah.
I mean, they could probably stab you at the front of it. Then they had, swords, longbows, all that stuff. Rudimentary crossbows back then, too.
Longbows are pretty tight.
They're nasty.
I did
300 yards.
Don't
300
even start
yards,
on the
bro.
British longbows. Dude.
300 yards, those things are going back in 1095.
The British are very proud of the longbows,
Did they start them?
which is the gay. Of course, the British are the longbows. We stand back here and we fire upon you.
Dude, 300 yards.
You'll listen to us now. God damn it! You know, I always thought that those like leather caps they all used to wear about as gay as it gets.
Yeah.
I liked a lot of the cool outfits, but the little leather. You ever see a longbowman?
When they did they wear like old motorcycle helmets?
Longbowmen look like sissies, dude.
What are they rocking? Let me see. So now I'm curious. I'm imagining like a leather skull cap with like a belt buckle hanging down over
Crusader
your
ones
ears.
look pretty sick,
Let me see.
but
these.
no, they're Robin Hood types, like tights.
Oh yeah, it's kind of sick though. I mean, you're just throwing in Robin Hood in there, so I'm being like, yeah, that guy kind of ruled.
Actually, I am starting to like these.
So these dude, they would show up in fucking yoga pants and just launch bows and arrows at you.
They'd get Lululemons.
dude,
Yeah.
how fucking funny was that?
These hats. They'll go like the guy in the yellow. That fucking.
Yeah, that's.
I hate these dudes.
God,
I
they wore
hate
like
those dudes.
they were like knapsacks on their heads and just launched bows and arrows.
But
Dude.
Crusader, you toss a cross on any uniform, I'm like, dude, that's sick.
Yeah, I mean, dude, to be fair, that is pretty nice to be like a prairie mother. Just be firing bows and arrows 300
Just
feet.
crushing tough dudes.
Just over the walls of a village, just causing an absolute. That was the funny thing you'll see in the warfare back then. It was like you just sat outside somebody's village or like city, really, and just bothered them.
Yeah, you just siege
Try to
them.
start. Yeah,
Toss
siege warfare.
Diseased animals over.
It's so
They're like, this
sick.
stinks like shit. Throw it over there.
So,
What about Lululemon?
oh, dude, how funny was that?
That was one of the funniest.
We talked to we're jumping to the present day timeline, present day, TL
Timeline.
present day. Me and Shane are walking. A bro came up. We're chatting. It was pretty sick. And then we were walking past Lululemon, and in my head, I was thinking like, how funny it would be if this dude thought we were going into Lululemon right
Yeah.
now. Didn't say it, and the guy was like, all right, later, ducks off, and he's going to Lululemon, and Shane goes, do they even sell? Totally serious, by the way. You're like, do they sell guy clothes in there? And he stops and goes, you knew that, dude. You fucking knew that because he was going in there to buy guy clothes.
He was very nervous. Just, you knew that, dude.
That made me laugh, dude.
Yeah,
I'd be so
made me
mad.
feel bad. I wasn't trying to make fun of him.
No, but it was so funny. You're like, holy shit, they sell guy clothes in there? And
Yeah.
he goes, did you fucking do that,
You
dude?
knew that, dude. You busted my chops. Come on, man.
And
Don't
you weren't
make fun
either.
of me.
Oh man, that was making me laugh. So,
Sorry, I am paying attention. I'm just looking at. I'm looking things up.
Please,
with
no,
you.
keep researching, dude. So so here's the thing with the First Crusade. None of the European kings entered the First Crusade, so the forces were all kind of split and unorganized. So there was all these factions of knights where you'd have like these high upper crust, like knightly caste, like Lannister type guys who were like vying for total. There was like 5 or 6 guys who thought that they should have been like crowned the like, reigning supreme over the entire First Crusade.
Yeah.
But there was no real process for it other than like enough people thinking you were sick and like declaring the fact that you were.
So we're talking Raymond of Toulouse.
Yep.
Toulouse.
Yep.
Adhemar of Lepé.
Bohemian.
Godfrey of Bouillon.
Yes, dude.
Baldwin of Boulogne.
Yep.
Hugh of Vermande. Stephen of Blois.
Stephen rules, dude.
Stephen of Blois.
That was Robert's brother-in-law, Stephen.
Robert of Flanders. Robert Curtis.
Dude, so
Pete
here's
the Hermit.
here's the here's another thing too people don't realize is a lot of people say these guys were opportunistic, like they were just going there just for their own
Yeah.
themselves.
To loot.
Here's the thing,
For
dude.
booty.
So yeah, there was dudes who were seeking military glory and had their sights set on basically like setting up like new towns and cities. They
Yeah.
would be kings, but they could never be a king really, but they could be the king of like some other place. But there was other guys too. They have like records of people selling like all of their property. They had like knight type dudes who would sell their entire family fortune to go over there.
Yeah.
So it wasn't just people like.
Yeah, there are dudes that bought in. They
Yeah,
believed it.
there was a lot of them that do it, and there was also the fact that like if you didn't go, you looked like a fucking pussy. So like if everyone else went, if you were like all knights, and it was like why aren't we going? It's
When
like
everyone goes, how do you not just take everyone's shit?
yeah,
Be
but
like, all right, my army's gonna stay.
you
and now we're
could,
gonna take everything.
but then it would be like, dude, you'd be a crime against your own country,
Yeah.
man. And like it's like the whole honor thing. They'd be like, so you
Yeah.
coward, backstabber. So they would get back and like they would burn your whole family alive.
Oh yeah, there's always the threat of that.
Yeah, while they were out avenging.
That was a good deterrent.
Yeah, dude. While they were out avenging God,
Yeah.
you stole all of their shit, and then you're getting tarred and feathered. Your family's getting raped and killed. Yeah. So here's the main characters according to this book. The main characters of the First Crusade with a little something about them. Count Raymond of Toulouse. He was a 50-year-old war veteran from southern France who had experienced fighting the Moors in the southern front. He was also rumored to have his eye ripped out by his face by a Muslim on the border of a holy city on pilgrimage.
Well, that'll fucking piss you off.
Yep, and he said he kept it all the way back as a reminder to show people being like, fuck those guys. So he was pissed off. So he had his never forget. Bohemond of Toronto, he was a 40-year-old Italian Norman. And he grew up while his father, Robert the Wily, was conquering Italy. So I don't really know who the Norman are, but whatever. I just imagine them as like the whiter Italians.
I think so.
Gardine, you might be a Norman. So this guy, Bohemond, he was basically just grew up in an ongoing military conquest. And it says I think his dad was doing, he was fighting the Greeks, he was fighting the Greeks in oh no.
Tell you what, this is why I was always confused, because Norman, you would think Normandy in France.
Which
is northern France. The Normans were a population arising in the medieval Duchy of Normandy from the intermingling between Norse Viking settlers and indigenous West Franks and Gallo-Romans. The term is also used to denote emigrants from the duchy who conquered other territories such as England and Sicily. So he was just from Sicily.
Okay.
But Normandy's borders the channel between England and...
Is that what it is?
So, yeah, like D-Day.
So this guy might have been a Viking. He might have been just a regular...
Could have been a
dude.
Wop or a Viking.
Yeah.
That's kind of...
Got you.
But
So
if you said he was a Italian Norman, he was Sicilian.
that's probably what it was. So he grew up while his dad was just like devastating parts of Italy. Came of age. He like just was doing... That was like his work, going to work with his dad.
Yeah.
Grows up and then he fights the Greeks in a 4-year Balkan campaign. He was rumored to be tall as fuck and jacked. And they were like, he knows a lot about... Everyone was like, yeah, this dude's like legit. But he also, for some reason, didn't have any money, which is weird. So he was like seeking riches. He had like military experience, but he just like didn't have any dough. And he was joined by his cousin Tancred of Hauteville, Duke of Lower Lorraine.
I like it.
So Tancred was his boy, and Tancred apparently was very... These two dudes had their eyes on the prize politically.
Yeah.
These guys were like, we want to take different other stuff, or take like territory. Then there was Godfrey of Bouillon, dude, beast, enemy of the Pope, and was in hot water. He ruined church property. Yeah.
What are you doing?
I don't know. He had beef with the Pope. The Pope was not well liked at this point.
That was a bitch, dude.
He was rubbing up against like the elites, and they were like, dude, fuck off. And that's why they think the Pope this was like basically a power play
Yeah.
from...
This is from Alexios in Constantinople.
What do you mean?
Constantinople.
Oh, Alexios is
He
that what
was-
it's from?
Alexios, well, the reason, quick research
Yeah.
that is important. The reason the Pope was doing that
Mm-hmm.
is because the Byzantine Empire was fighting with the Muslims. So the
Yeah.
Byzantine Empire, which is like modern day Turkey-ish,
Yeah. They reached out.
the fucking Constantinople was, the Muslims were over there.
Yeah.
They were doing battle with them, and they were like, Christian brothers, we need help. Send some people. And the Pope was like, Muslims are pieces of shit. And
That was part of it. They go and they have to help him.
yeah.
And that was the big beef, because they wanted to go take the holy cities, and a lot of the Crusades was just them helping like strategic cities of Constantinople. Dang, dude.
Yeah.
Dang.
Because it's the Eastern Roman Empire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he had his whole sight set on retaking all this. That's the whole first crusade was them taking back cities for the for the bros to the east. So Godfrey, he was also jacked and tall, and apparently the area he lorded over was like notoriously unruly. And so like it just sucked. Like he got a bad land to take care of, and it was just like you're a constant threat of being cooed.
Yeah.
So he was kind of like, people assume he wanted to crusade so he could get a new fiefdom in the east. He was kind of like, this kind of sucks, I want to get out of here.
Yeah.
So his brother Baldwin of Bouillon was also a power hungry bro. So he went with them. So that was a southern faction of France. And then there was a northern Frenchman. There was Robert, Duke of Normandy. His brother was the King of England. And then he was joined by Stephen, his brother-in-law.
It's not Lionheart right now, is it? Who's the King of England?
No, Lionheart I think was Second Crusade. I forget the name of the guy, the King of England. It was like, I don't remember. But then his cousin Robert II, Count of Flanders, came too.
Yeah, Richard was...
Yeah, he wasn't yet.
He was 100 years later.
Yeah, that was the second one, right?
Yeah.
Apparently the Lionheart was the fucking man.
Richard Lionheart? Dude, how sick is that name?
Dude. So
I'm sorry I'm cutting you off.
No. Please, I actually like the whatchamacallits, the different researches. It actually helps. So a full year passes, dude. A full year passes, and then all these dudes, like the 7 Knights and all their forces.
I'm sorry to cut you off again.
Go ahead.
I'm looking at Richard Lionheart's Wikipedia, and it says early life, blah, blah, blah. Next thing is king and crusader. So I clicked it. First thing, coronation and anti-Jewish violence. Hold the fort.
No, not again.
God damn it.
Lionheart?
Yeah. They think Richard Lionheart was gay. He said, I'll be behind the couch.
What?
Richard the First was officially invested as Duke of Normandy on July 20th, 1189, and crowned king in Westminster Abbey on September 3rd, 1189. Tradition barred all Jews and women from the event. But some Jewish leaders arrived to present gifts for the new king. According to Ralph of Dicetto, Richard's courtiers stripped and flogged the Jews and then flung them out of court.
Dude,
God damn it, dude.
There's nothing funny about denying access to Jews or denying access to women, but when you pair them together, it's very funny for some reason.
Yeah.
It's like no Jews or women. It's like,
why?
Why the fuck?
Then a rumor spread that Richard had ordered all the Jews to be killed.
Oh no.
You know how that rumor kicks up?
Yeah.
And the people of London attacked the Jewish population.
Jeez, man. I think it's like something you got to do. I think it's like, they hit like a ship with a bottle before it goes off. If you go to fight Muslims, you have to like just rough some Jews up and then run over to the Muslims. It's a warm up. You're like, all right.
It's a tradition.
Yeah, that's crazy. Dude, that's fucking nuts.
Yeah. What the fuck?
That's so fucking bizarre. But there's no like, they never mention it. They're like, oh yeah, and then like right during that time, they like just fucked the Jews up, and then they went and did the Crusades too.
Yeah.
But also, it's probably just part of that. Like, yeah, you're fucking kind of like those guys. What the fuck they doing? Tell us.
Once the Pope starts like,
yeah,
you're either Christian or we kill you. That's what we got to go over there and do. They're like, hey,
true.
You know these guys with the land that live next to us?
Yeah.
We can go take all their stuff.
Yeah, they're probably kind of crushing on the Jews it's the green light.
But I also think the Jews weren't doing great.
No, back then I thought
European Jews, I think, were not doing that great back then.
Well, there's that whole thing of like I don't know when in medieval times, they said they were like barred from doing certain jobs and they only let them do money stuff. So they'd be like, you guys can loan money and be like the money changers.
Yeah.
And then they were saying like these like dukes and lords would be like, if they wanted to gain favor, they could be like, you know who's fucking you guys over? The Jews. And they'd be like, they're loaning you all this money, but the Christians weren't allowed. By their thing, they weren't allowed to loan money, so they just it's like when they outsource torture. They'd be like, all right, Jews, you guys do the money stuff, and then they would be like, yo, these Jews are fucking you guys.
God damn, hold the fort again.
This is what it was. When they would end up owing their moneylenders, who were the Jews, money, they'd be like, or I'll just turn my whole population against you guys and never pay you back. So,
all right, I'm sorry.
No,
sorry to cut you off.
That's actually.
I was just trying to look up Lionheart.
That's riveting stuff, though.
First thing you click on is he flogged a bunch of Jews when he got coronated.
No Jews, no women. That's the thing.
I do like that. Then the rumor started
that he's gay.
That Richard said all Jews should be killed, and the people of London attacked them.
But that was just a rumor.
Yeah,
that people saw the flogging and they took the flogging out of context. Oh my God. So a year after Pope Urban gives a speech, November 1096, the waves of crusaders start flowing through Istanbul, capital of the Byzantine Empire. So they still weren't like in a cohesive force. So they rolled through Constantinople in waves over the course of 6 months.
Yeah.
So it comes into play because the first to arrive was Godfrey, who every time like a wave of crusaders came by, the dude you're talking about, Alexius or whatever,
yeah,
he would get like whoever was in charge of them, he'd take them in and he would just shower them with gifts and be like, yo, you're going to do what I want.
You're
going to help me out here. You kind of don't have a choice. And he would give them tons of like military, he promised them military reinforcements. And also he was like, I know how the Seljuk Turks operate because I've been fighting them. So he was like, I'll tell you what you need to do, but like I'm going to point to cities and you guys are going to do that.
Yeah.
That was a point of contention the whole time during it because they wanted Jerusalem, bro.
Yeah.
Like, we're here. There was dudes who were really there for religious purposes. And they would just be kind of like, they'd be like, we're going, dude, we're going. We just got to stop at this one. And they're like,
Just stop here. Stop here.
They would get so mad.
Get me all this stuff.
Also, this has actually made me laugh. The deal was also that any cities captured that used to belong to the Byzantine Empire would be handed back to the empire. So, like, none of you French, because Alexius thought the French were notoriously, they were spazzes and they were selfish, greedy. He was like, they're selfish, greedy spazzes.
Yeah.
So he was like, I don't want them taking any of this stuff.
Yeah. I mean, they would, if they took a city, they would probably just be like, no, this is French now.
That was another one. That was another thing that was going on. And the thing that really like threw Godfrey for a loop is when he came into the room, Alexius didn't give him any kisses, dude. He just sat there like this in a throne. Usually it was a customary to get up and do kisses, and he was like, Alexius gave no kisses.
He didn't kiss.
Which kind of like threw Godfrey for a loop where he was like, damn, this dude fucking rules.
Oh, he respected
He
him.
thought it was so regal to be like, he was like looking at like a highborn lord and just went,
welcome.
and their cities were like unlike anything
Yeah.
they had over, like, fucking Paris was nothing compared to Constantinople. It was nothing. Like, their walls the walls they had around these cities were just fucking nuts.
Yeah, you got goddamn Seljuks outside throwing rocks. And
True.
shit at
They had
you.
a reason for them.
Yeah.
I mean, I wonder if they probably had some people. Do you think they had any people back then that were against them? The walls?
They were like, tear down the wall.
Tear down these walls.
Borders are bad. It's like, we left the door open one night and 10 people got fucking skinned alive, dude. No, we got to get walls.
So over the course of 6 months, every single night basically accepted the same terms. They would just get showered in gifts. I'm like, yeah, well, like, any city is yours. Like, they'd be like, they also wanted to be under his banner because they were like, this dude rules. They saw his city. They had like tons of like cool relics and shit. And they were like, dude, like, that was a big, relics were a huge deal. So they were like, dude, we'll fight under your banner. They wanted him personally to lead them. So that was like a matter of honor.
Sick.
Which he never did. But the Count Raymore of Toulouse.
He wasn't getting up, dude. He wasn't getting up for kisses, and they're like, "We want you to lead us." And
He
like,
was watching. No, he'd be like, I'm not going to be anywhere near, but he was watching.
Yeah.
He comes into play later. But the Count Raymore of Toulouse was the only one who told Alexius to fuck off. This guy was so rich. He was like, bro, I don't give a fuck. He's like, I'll go do the cities you want me to, but I'll let you know what I decide to do. So he was the only one Alexius couldn't flip, and Alexius was like, whatever, I have enough people. So February 1097, the Crusaders arrive on the shores of Asia Minor and plan to attack Nicaea. And this is what happened. This is why the People's Crusade actually was good, because when they all went down there, so the Sultan of the region that the second wave of Crusaders came into was named Khalij Aslan. And he was the one in charge of like that area that had to smash all the poor guys who walked in there. So when he heard another wave of Crusaders was coming, he was just like, whatever, and he left.
He was like, great.
Dude, he was like, he wanted to handle like personal biz in the East. So he was like, I got to go do a land dispute. If these guys come, just fuck them up.
Just kill them again.
He's like, I'll be back. But him and all of his boys left, so they got to cross the Bosphorus, which I don't even know what that is, but that was like an area, I guess, between like
That might be Turkey.
Is that what that? Yeah, maybe. But they got to set up a beachhead, so that was a big deal. They got to like set up a good strategic position, completely uncontested, all because those poor idiots led by Peter the Hermit went and died. So that didn't all count to nothing.
The Bosphorus is where you cross to get from. So Istanbul borders Europe and Asia.
Okay.
And the Bosphorus is the strait that separates it.
Yeah, so they got to go across that completely uncontested and set up a beachhead, which I don't know what a beachhead is either, but I was like,
A beachhead?
Does sound pretty sick. I'm guessing it's some sort of like...
It's like a landing area.
Oh, okay.
It's like you set up kind of like a fort where you can cross.
So they
if I
set
had
up...
to guess.
Yep.
It's just what I assume.
So they set up the beachhead. Also, Aslan was the one who had captured Nicaea and was using it for like his personal capital of, whatever his territory was. So May 6, 1097, Crusaders arrive outside of Nicaea, and the town is protected by 3 miles of 30-foot walls with 100 towers, they say.
Damn.
There's 100 battlements or whatever they call them. And the western edge of the city bordered the Ascanian Lake, which fucked them up because they wanted to set up a total blockade. And they couldn't because no matter what, they had like that partial, whatchamacallit. They could get reinforcements with ships, and there was nothing they could do for that. So, hold on, time out. There's a part that says jump to my notes. I think I passed, but
Jump to notes. Jump to notes. We're talking about the siege of Nicaea. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah. I'm trying to. My page just jumped a couple. Because I ran out of time doing it in my computer. All right, here we go. So we crossed the Asia Minor. Cardini, can you pause real quick? Here we go. I got him right now. So Khalij returns to the capital in late spring and just sees the capital. They're talking about Nicaea is surrounded by French forces. And he's like, damn, these guys have like horses and weaponry.
Yeah.
He's like, damn, I might have fucked up. So he's coming back. He sees her there. He goes, I'm going to launch a surprise attack. I'm going to launch a surprise attack on these dudes. And he probably would have fucked them up. But the secret plot was foiled because the French forces they just captured a Turkish spy who they tortured and threatened with death. And he spilled the beans about the surprise attack. So they knew that Khalij was coming again. He would have, if he surprised them, they said he would have fucked him up. So Khalij attacks. They know he's coming. And they just overwhelm him with their sheer numbers. Because again, they had like 60,000.
He spilled the goddamn beans.
They fucked up. They were ready for him, and they just completely overwhelmed him, ruined the surprise. Khalij has to retreat, and this was like a tremendous blow to the morale of his Muslim troops. Because back then, the Muslims were like, and they were pretty much like militarily superior on like their strategy was better. They were
Especially
better
there.
Exactly.
Especially over there.
Exactly, for the temps and everything. And that kind of fucked them up because they were like, wait a second. Like they didn't think they could lose these guys at all because they just slaughtered like 15,000 of them. So the Crusaders take the dead Muslim dudes, decapitated like hundreds of corpses, put their heads on pikes outside of the walls of Nicaea, and just sat there and just terrorized them. And they were even throwing heads over the wall. They were just being fucking jerks, dude.
They're being fucking
So
dickheads.
then the Turks then responded by lowering. So they had Christians living within Nicaea, so they started killing their Christian population. Which you don't really hear about, but they started killing their Christian population.
You don't hear about that too much, but that's all right.
They started lowering down dead Christians on hooks outside of the walls. It's like oh yeah, fuck you. And they let these dead Christians rot outside the walls of their city.
Yeah.
So
And the Crusaders were like, dude, we don't care.
they got pissed.
We don't even know those guys.
No, they would actually. So when they put the heads on the
We're
walls,
throwing the heads of your friends back.
the Muslims, they would cry and grit their
Yeah.
teeth. But then when they would do it to us, we would cry and get upset too. So we would
not a lot of gnashing of teeth.
Yeah, we would. Both sides would cry and be like, "Oh, come on, what the fuck?" So then the Crusaders are going, all right. So they got we can only do.
All right, that's fucked up.
Like,
that's fucked up.
That's
dude.
the line.
Don't do that.
And-
Don't lower them down on hooks.
And I think the Muslims technically were punching down at this point
they were punching
because
down.
technologically they're superior. They have
Yes.
yeah, so they were still punching down, which the Christians were like, "That's not funny."
That's not funny. We're allowed to do it.
Yeah,
Because it's punching up.
So then the Crusaders are going, all right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to do two styles of siege warfare simultaneously. We're going to do a blockade of the north, east, and south to slow their food intake, and we're going to launch siege warfare. We're going to scale the ladders, or we're going to scale the walls with ladders, which the ladders failed instantly.
Yeah.
So they got a 3/4 blockade. That's going well. I'm pretty sure the ladders just got pushed down off the walls.
Yeah.
And like that just didn't work at all. So then they try to build
God,
stone.
ladders are hard now. Like a 10-foot ladder in
Dude.
a house is scary.
I'm shaking
It's
with
like
someone.
metal.
Yeah, dude.
You have like a wooden 80-foot fucking or 30-foot
Dude,
ladder
that they built.
that a guy on top's just gonna. You're gonna get home alone right off that thing.
Dude, they would set up, chop down trees, and build siege weaponry right outside of your thing, and you'd be like, "What are they doing?" Like they're building siege weaponry.
They're trying to build weapons.
Fuck.
It's like
So you'd watch a bunch of like a construction site for like 4 days,
Yeah,
put
yeah.
together a ladder, then just be like, "Get the fuck off!"
get the hot tar ready. We
Yeah.
gotta dump it on morons trying to
they
crawl
were-
over.
They were destroying them with that stuff.
Hot tar would be a real negative experience.
So they started to build some stone throwing machines to break the walls, but like there was like pure North Korea missile launch. It was not going anywhere. So then they started to. This was actually kind of sick. They would get these really light ladders and they would set up like distractions on one part of the thing, so that like people started, and then they put up another ladder real quick and start kind of going over and fucking them up. So that was.
I like that walls worked for a long time.
Dude, they were really. I mean, you'd have to.
Walls was just like, all right, we can't beat these guys.
It was over the wall.
We've
You
got
would-
a wall.
But if you get a full blockade, you could starve them to death.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of people, that's like kind of like, that was the most, it's pretty much all they try to do the whole time.
Yeah, siege.
So they're doing that, they're trying to like sneak in and do all that. It was like, they were kind of making some headway, but not really. And a lot of the times, the dudes who were like launching these like ladder attacks, like you were saying, you were getting. Oh no, that's what they were doing. They started trying to go. So they had the ladders to go up and create a distraction, and then they'd run in and try to like sneak in and kind of disturb parts of the wall by hand. And meanwhile, they were getting their arrows at them, rocks dropped on them, and boiling oil to like just try to like dent the land or dent the whatchamacallit, the walls and fuck them up. And the whole time they would put like these wooden timber shields over them. So that was the thing they were doing. I'm sorry. They would have one guy putting a ladder up to distract, and then they had this big wooden thing they'd kind of like sneak in under and try to like fuck the wall up, and they would just be dropping rocks and boiling oil on you. So the one they built was called the Fox. That was the one that kind of blocked the oil. So like if we have this wooden thing, it'll just kind of like go off the thing. So they 20 dudes were under it, and it collapsed on them and crushed them. So that was the northern guys, and the southern French guys made a sturdier like big wooden shield, and they actually started a siege mine where that you start to dig underneath the walls. So like fuck it, we'll go under the walls. If we can't go over, if we can't break the walls, we'll do a siege mine. And what they would do is that you would dig a hole and then light a fire, because you wanted to like find their like underpinnings and burn them out, and then see like if you could get a bunch of earth out from under the walls would part of the walls would crumble. So they go in on June 1st, 1097. They set up their siege mine. They burn their wood, and a section of like the wall actually collapsed in the bottom. They got like a little bit of an opening. The Turks fixed it in one day, bro.
Son of a bitch.
No further progress was made.
Damn it.
No further progress was made. So then the Crusaders chilled for 2 weeks, just being like, I don't know, what do you want to do? But dude, Alexius had been sitting there chilling in the Ascian Lake. No one knew he was there. Small Navy fleet there, just waiting. Here's the west of the city. He'd been kind of watching, observing the siege, kind of like, all right, not too bad. He also sent his top eunuch general, Tacitus, who also had his nose sliced off and wore a golden replica. So he had a eunuch with no nose, no dong, who he was like, you go down there and advise the troops and like kind of help these guys.
Damn.
I'm going to chill up here. And then Alexius.
So he had a complete freak show. He had a they.
Dude, he had a full fucking
He had
day.
a complete they.
He had an absolute creature, dude.
One of the OG theys.
Yep. He had an
Like, sir, what do we do? Actually.
Tacitus.
So he sends Tacitus down, but these guys would see him and be like, fuck, this dude. He was mythical.
That guy's awesome.
Mythical. So then June 18th, Alexius dispatched a secret flotilla, which is a sick word, of of ships to cut Nicaea off. So he completed the blockade. So now they can actually do the
now they're going to start getting hungry.
Yep. So then as the city gets kind of fully constricted, the Franks launched another land attack on the Turks, and the Turks were like, we give up. They put up the ladders
said
again.
uncle.
Yeah. So then the emperor, Alexius comes, meets with the French knights, and decides that Antioch is the next target. And he also goes, you guys can keep Tacitus and a small force of Byzantine troops. So Nicaea fell. They took Nicaea in, a few months. And he also kind of like, he sent the Tacitus and his bros nice. And he was like, that's when he started telling them like, dude, this is how you're going to have to cross now like a large strip of desert to go to Antioch. He's like, you're going to have to cross like some pretty brutal terrain. Here's how you do it. And like, here's what you do. So that's the start of crossing the Asia Minor. So these guys are all like nice. They're pumped on themselves. So they're still wrestling with a lack of centralized leadership, because they're all trying to vie for like who's the top guy, and nobody really got the total glory because none of the Frenchmen were really successful. Southern French were kind of like high on their hog. The northern guys were like, they stink this whole time. Yeah. They don't do anything. So the French guys are kind of like, this is nice, but really it was Alexius who came and turned the tides of the war. So that's kind of the big deal right now. It's like, how can we stay as one unified force? And also crossing Asia Minor, they're trying to figure out, they're like, if we stay in one cohesive force, it'll take us forever to cross. Because I guess it was a kind of like a narrow, there's parts of the roads that were kind of narrow. So they were like, either we're going to split into a bunch of little forces and move quickly, or stay in one big blob of people, which will take too long. So then they decided like, let's just split north and south, half and half. Yeah. That way we're still pretty strong, but we're a little lighter on the feet and we can move. So Khalij Aslan they split up. They're like,
Yeah.
all right, let's start walking across in the Asia Minor. The defeated Khalij amasses an army, and he laid in wait for it. Like he's like, I'm gonna fuck these guys up when I see them, because they retreated back and they kind of like hung back there. So the first guys to come were the Northerners, and they did that Seljuk Turk warfare where they would encircle.
Just ride around.
Yep,
Shoot bows and arrows.
that's
on
what
your
they
horses.
did, dude. So they circled the Crusaders, and the Crusaders have no fucking clue what's going on. So some of them start to break rank and flee, but I guess Bohemond was with them as well. He was from the southern thing. So Bohemond and Robert somehow got all of their forces to hold their ground in the middle of the siege. They were like, dude, stand your ground. And they kind of just set up like a little makeshift defensive camp. So they're just getting pelted with arrows for for hours, getting pelted. And they also, the only thing they did to boost morale, they did a whisper down the lane, and they went, stand together, brothers in Christ. And they all just did a, whatchamacallit. They said, stand fast together, trusting in Christ and the victory of the Holy Cross. Today, may we all gain much booty. That was the thing.
Yes.
That was the thing. They went, may all gain
And
much
then at
booty.
the end, it was like, Baldwin's mom's a slut.
So then they have this like makeshift kind of defensive camp. The Turks break the ranks and just start fucking going through, killing men, women, and children. And then this is when women started offering themselves up to the fucking Turks. Fully being like, this is like highborn noble wives being like, just take me. I'm like a princess. I'm a European. And they were like, come fuck me. Basically being like giving up the pussy.
Yeah.
They did the honeypot. The bros still held it down despite all of this stuff of like their kids dying, women just being
Women immediately being like, well, things are going bad. I should probably fuck the guys who are winning.
turncoats. Yeah.
Disgusting.
Turncoats, dude. So but then the southern force eventually arrives 5 hours into the Turks breaking ranks, and it's just a fucking melee. Southern forces arrive and repel the Turks. So you're dealing with 4,000 Christians dead, 3,000 Turks died, and that like makeshift in that little like quick little surprise attack. Khalij gives up at this point because it was technically a loss for the Turks since they were the ones who had to retreat. So the Christians after that battle, that was like their last like military thing that they had to go through. So now they get to pass through Anatolia for a 3-month march. This is the summer of 1097. So after they do that, they get hit with starvation and disease. They actually don't have any water. So 500 people died along with a bunch of oxen, mules, and horses. And then there's dudes walking around with their mouth open trying to catch the mist. And finally, after, however long it took, they found a river and a bunch more people died from drinking too much water. People and animals pigged out on the water and died. There's another thing too. They went into like extensive detail over how many like oxes and mules and horses died. That was like they almost seemed more concerned about it than people, because they were like, dude, it was like losing your whip, dude. These knights had to start walking. They were like, these boots were not made for walking, dude.
They got all that fucking armor and shit.
Yeah. So that kind of fucked them up. Also, at some point during this journey, Godfrey gets attacked by a bear and lives.
Fucking bear attacked him.
This is just to get to the other place.
Yeah.
Baldwin breaks off and heads. He went east towards Syria, and he wants to set. He was like, "Fuck you guys, I'm out. I'm setting up my own lordship." But they would be like, "We're also gonna." He's like, "I'm gonna help."
Something funny.
What?
8 million horses died in World War One.
Really?
That seems high.
Yeah. I'd have to see the pictures.
I think they're lying.
I'd have to see I mean, they do say practice skepticism to everything you hear.
When I hear that 8 million horses died, I go, that's a lot of
That's
horses.
the scientist in me. I just go, how many of those guys?
Too many.
And they did what? I need proof. I'm a scientist.
Me. I'm sorry.
So this guy, Baldwin, breaks off and he goes, look, I'm going to go check out these other places and set up like my own cities just so I can really help you guys.
Yeah.
So
I'm looking out for you guys.
And he said he was going down to free Armenian Christians from the Turks. So he goes and he starts fucking up like Turkish villages. And the Armenian ruler, his name is Thoros, invites Baldwin to just join with him. And he's like so pumped on Baldwin. He's like, he adopts him as a son. They did this weird like ceremony where they both put on one shirt together. It's like, that's to signify. Yeah, Baldwin is like, yay! This is and then months later, the king was suspiciously murdered. and Baldwin just completely took the whole place over.
What the fuck happened to him? Anyway,
Baldwin
I'll take over.
He was like, yeah, dude, I'll be your son, and just fucking murdered the guy.
Yeah.
So then he takes control of this like weird kingdom in Armenia, and he was the very first one to start a Latin state of his own in the east. It was named Idea or something. So autumn 1097, the armies of the Crusades regroup in Syria. They're not doing well, and now they have to capture Antioch. So the first one was kind of like, yeah, this is cool. Now they're like genuinely really fucked up.
Yeah, they're on fumes.
They're definitely on fumes.
They're dying.
One of their boys broke off and absolutely came up, which kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Broke off, and he's like now the king of Armenia. Also, that's tough. That's a tough condition. So Antioch was nestled between the Orontes River and the foot of two different mountains. I think the Romans had actually built it. So it was a 3-mile wall, 60 feet high with 60 towers. That's fun. I mean, the first one was 30 feet. This is 60 feet high. So, but the thing is, and this is what kind of gave them the first Crusades, the Turkish leadership was like, it was nothing but brats. It was all spoiled brats, and they were constantly having power struggles between them. So the city of Antioch was being torn apart by a civil war between two brothers. And they also, for some reason, only had 500 soldiers in the city, which was enough to man the defenses.
The walls of Antioch are fucking cool looking.
It was the Romans, bro. The Romans fucking fortified it. And it just sat there for, however long. And they only had 500 soldiers inside of the walls. So that wasn't, but it was enough to man the defenses, but it was kind of like, it's not the best if they get in there. So there were 6 gates. The Latins set up another partial blockade because they could only do 3 of the 6 gates of the city, and then did the same thing where they tried to launch light skirmishes, and they started doing psyops too, the same shit where they were like trying to catapult dead bodies into the walls. So after the first small skirmish, they were like going up, killing people, getting knocked off the ladders or whatever. They took 100 dead Muslims, piked their heads like usual. And at night, the Muslims snuck out to bury the dead people that were up on like the pikes and take their bodies. And the Crusaders noticed this, dug the bodies up, defiled the corpses, and then the Turks got very sad. And then again, the Muslims do a thing of killing Antioch Christians and hanging them over the walls and like threw their heads over with catapults at the Crusaders. The Crusaders get pissed off. And then it's wintertime. And the bros start freezing, dude. So they don't have any food. Yeah, they don't have any food, and like I think 1 out of 5 of the Crusaders died this winter of 1098. So now we're in January, dude. People are eating dogs and rats, animal skins and seeds and grains found in manure, and they're trying to figure out why God is punishing them. Because they're like, they also had like a religious leader. So now that like 1 in 5 people are dying of starvation, they go to the bishop and they're kind of like, dude, what the fuck? Like, make sense of this is bullshit. And I think it's your fault. And the bishop literally goes and prays on it, and he goes, guys, it's the women.
It's not my fault.
He says the women. He literally came to the Crusaders and goes, these women are fucking sinning, so the women have to be, you got to send all your wives back. These guys got to get the fuck out of here. They're fucking it up for everybody. So, then, and some people, obviously there's dudes start to desert. People are like, this is bullshit. Peter the Hermit tries to run away, and they catch him by Tancred, by the way. Tancred catches Peter the Hermit, and he goes, dude, get the fuck back here. They drag his ass back. They didn't let him desert, which kind of bullshit on
Peter Herman's
PDH.
a bitch.
He's a total fucking pussy. So they lead 2 separate. Oh no, actually, so yeah, the 2 Muslim forces attack them as well during the winter, but the Muslims are repelled. So that kind of rolls. Spring 1098, food and resources arrive. I think the British actually sent them. So so they send English ships with like weapons and all kinds of materials so they can build proper siege weapons. April 1098, the city is. Okay, so the city, they cut even more doors off. They cut more gates off to the city. And they also had some more like support come. And eventually, but then so they're like, all right, we're going to go pretty good. Oh no, they had the Shiites rolled up. And the Shiites were like, yo, they just came and like checked them out. And we're like, we got you if you need us. Because that actually worked pretty well.
Yeah.
People say the Franks were barbarians, but they did enough stuff to like send people down, talk to the Shiites. Because there was that Sunni Shiite kind of divide. So the Shiites were kind of like, yeah, we'll ride with you guys. Now they're pumped. But then they hear that the Sultan of Baghdad is sending a large force of Antioch, 40,000 Syrian and Mesopotamian troops, which would outnumber the surviving French 2 to 1. So they catch that news and they literally go, oh, shit.
We gotta hurry.
So they set up an emergency council. So Boema devises a pretty nasty plan because they're like, now it's like they got to get within the walls of the city or they're going to die. So he tells the council of all the other noblemen, he goes, look, what if one of us devises a plan to actually get into the city and like takes it over, could we just say that it's that person's city?
Keepsies.
Yeah, it was Keepsies.
Yeah.
He calls Keepsies. He's like,
Whoever does it.
I'm not saying it's me, but like, would you guys be cool with that? And they were so desperate. They're like, yeah, dude, for sure. So Boema goes, well, now that we've made that deal, I actually have a man. He's got a man on the inside of the city, and he goes, he'll let us inside of the city.
He's gonna open the door.
We don't got to. He'll just let us in.
Like, damn, that's a good plan.
It was really nasty, dude.
Yeah, I could have had these doors open the whole time, but
Well, actually, they did have to do a wall, but he was like, I'll have a designated spot we can just get over stealthily, no problem. So a few nights later, this is what a beast Boema is too, or Boema. He doesn't go over himself either. So he gets a small force of dudes one night. Because, dude, if they got caught, they're decimated.
yeah,
He sends a small force. They put a ladder up against an unmanned section of the wall that dude basically told him, like, this is where it's good. And he had his boy, the guy, the inside man, was waiting there to, like, receive him. So they just, a small force goes in, sneaks up on tower guards, is, like, stabbing them, killing them. And then fucking Boema gets a signal, blasts a bugle, and then sends a bunch of more. He's like, just go.
Yeah.
Sends a bunch of dudes over the wall, and they're all doing the God wills it scream. God wills it, and they're going over. And then the Christians living in Antioch, like, saw what was going on.
Up.
They rose up. So
Rising up,
dude. They go They go in and they literally slaughtered all of them while the sun rose. Slaughtered all the Muslim dudes in there. But there's a citadel on top of the mountain that remained occupied by the ruler of Antioch. So that dude just kind of sat there in like an untouchable fortress at the very top of a mountain for the time being and was like, fuck. The next day, Kerboga's 40,000. What time are we at? We'll pause. We'll do part two.
What happens?
You want to know?
Yeah.
Sick. The next day, Kerboga's 40,000 troops. That next day, 40,000 bros roll up and they surround the city. So now they were hoping the Byzantine Empire would come and save them. But there was a deserter from the French army. When shit got really bad, there were a lot of people deserting. He ran into Alexius and was like, yo, we're fucked. They're all going to die. Don't even waste your time over there. So Alexius abandoned them. And having no idea the fortunes changed like overnight real quick. So this is June 10th, 1098. Kerboga, whatever his name is, Kerboga pours in with all of his forces. And he's doing wave after wave for 4 days as Boema resists at the eastern walls. And again, more people are starting to desert. But then Boema barricades the gates and he's like, you guys, we're killing anyone who tries to leave.
Yeah.
Fuck this. June 14th, Kerboga circles the camp and he's really starving them out, and it works really well. So the Crusaders start eating leather straps and like all kinds of weird weeds and shrubs. More people are dying. Morale's at like an all-time fucking low.
Yeah.
So then that night, a small group of French people led by a peasant visionary, Peter Bartholomew. This is kind of like a Peter the Hermit type. He claimed that a ghost of St. Andrew revealed to him that the spear that pierced Jesus' side was buried in St. Peter's Basilica. So then that day he convinced a bunch of people to go dig in this basilica for hours. And they finally found a small shard of metal that they were like,
This has got to be it.
we found it. Like, we got it. So then Raymur of Toulouse, he was the guy he was like the head noble on this mission. So he bent down and kissed it. And this was kind of like his thing now. Cause he was like, I'm the nobleman. My mystic guy was the one who found it. So his stock starts rising big time. Because
I have the thing that stabbed Jesus.
Yeah. So it's really, the story of this is actually, I'll end with the story of this, which is very funny. So the troops get kind of electrified. They're showing this relic they found. They're like, okay, we're going to turn this around. The girls left. The bishop was right. This fucking rules. But also they didn't do anything right away. So they wait 2 weeks. Then the French forces are going like, dude, we're definitely going to die in here. We need to launch just a suicide mission on Kerboga and all of his forces. Like, maybe we can kind of fuck him up and then ask for terms. Basically what they did in that World War I movie. He's like, if we just go nuts, maybe he'll be like, all right. Like, honorable surrender. So I think though they first send out terms. Kerboga goes, no, like, I'm going to kill you. You guys are dead. So June 28th, the Crusaders are like, fuck, man, fuck. It's like, we got to get out of here and we got to do a death march and attack those guys and just go out like men. So Kerboga's kind of camp. He has a perimeter surrounding the city, starving them. He has all of his forces drawn back. And Kerboga hears it like they open the gates and they're going mad dog. And he could have sent all of his forces in and crushed them instantaneously. But he hesitated because he goes, I kind of want them to come all the way out. Yeah. So then I can I don't want them running back to the city and shutting the gates again. He's like, I want to take them out once and for all. He got impatient. So he's waiting. And it's like they start smashing because they're all charged up with the relic. They start smashing through the lines that were like, I guess, encircling them. Yo, some guy just come outside. So they smash through the ranks that are encircling them. And the Muslim forces start kind of panicking. So they retreat. And then Kerboga goes, fuck it, send all my forces. So the two Muslim forces clash into each other because they're retreating into like an attacking force. They start bumping into each other and they're like, what the fuck's going on? Everyone runs away. And Kerboga just goes, he's so embarrassed that he kind of hesitated and fucked it up that he just fucking flees. They all just left. He was like, this is bullshit.
Fleeing is great. Just be like, you know what? Fuck this. Fuck, I fucked up, dude. Let's get the fuck out of here.
So yeah, he left in shame, dude. He retreated. The Crusaders went, and then they went and took the Citadel. So now they're like, all right, cool. We have time. They climbed that mountain. They got that guy out there and like cut his head off, whatever. So his name was Raymore of Aguile. That was the guy. That was the nobleman who paraded the relic around. Now everyone's like, dude, Raymore's the man. So he's en route now to be the dude to like control all of the stuff. But there was still, I think Raymore of Toulouse, the old guy, was kind of like, nah, bro, I'm the man. So now there's this whole thing that happens where they're sitting in the city and they're like, I think Raymore of Toulouse is like, I'm going to keep this city. Fuck this. Fuck Alexius. I did it. He never came and helped us. And they had like a big fight about that. Who's going to control the city? But then like the other soldiers were like, yo, you're messing up my fucking religious points. We got to march on to the next city. Yeah. And they wanted Jerusalem, but they had to go to another, city that was like Alexius' city to take that too. So they're chilling there, they're figuring stuff out. And eventually the guy, I think Raymore of Aguile, starts kind of doing his own little conquest of little cities because they're all following him. Yeah. And then he does like greedy stuff of like taking cities. And then they start threatening, like, we're going to kill you. So they start turning on him. So he's using the guy, Peter Bartholomew, to kind of keep him in line as like the spiritual advisor because they're all pumped on the relic. But then they start figuring out like, dude, this Aguile guy is kind of a dickhead. And eventually he's still doing well though. They like him. But there was a new, so the bishop dies. The guy who told all the girls to go home.
All the pussy.
He dies. And then Peter Bartholomew starts going like, I had a vision because that guy was like, Peter Bartholomew was full of shit. Fuck that. Don't listen to him. But there was a big divide in the camp. And that guy dies. So Peter Bartholomew goes, oh my God, I had a dream last night. And that fucking bishop who used to hate me was actually like really repentant. He's in hell right now. He's sorry for what he said about me. And they were like, holy shit, this dude's the man. Yeah. And then eventually this guy Aguile's rising. It's looking good for him. But Peter Bartholomew wouldn't chill. And he was like, the Lord told me we got to kill like 2,000 of our own men. And so now the soldiers are like, fuck this guy. Fuck this guy. And they're like, this guy's a fraud. So now they're like, everything's good. They don't know what's going on. This is before they attack the other city. And so they're like, dude, bullshit. That guy's full of shit. So Peter Bartholomew's like, dude, I'll do a trial by fire. If I get burnt, obviously I'm a liar, but the Lord will save me. So they do like I think it was like I had notes on my phone about it, but it was like a 40-foot long gauntlet of like 11-foot high flames. And he was like, I'll walk through it. When I come out unscathed, we're going to kill like the thousands of people that I think are being kind of like sinful. So apparently he fucking runs through it as fast as he can, screaming. he gets out of the other side and they just beat the shit out of him and kill him. And then there were some people who claimed like he actually was fine, but they kicked his ass. But people were like, dude, fuck him. He came out of it screaming. We beat him to death. And then the guy, Raymore of Aguile, his political shit just fucking dropped off and you never hear about him ever again. And then I think they're going now they were going to do another city, but because the people are getting so pissed off about people squabbling about cities, I think now they're heading to Jerusalem after Antioch. And that'll be the final battle, which is just as nasty. Yeah.
Part 2.
Just as nasty.
Matt, that was great.
Thank you, dude.
That was fun.
But yeah, dude, the Crusades are the best. The Firewalk is so fucking
Firewalk's
funny.
hilarious. Dude, guys, I'm going to come out of this unscathed. All right, here we go.
Kill me. Fucking kill me.
Fucking beat his ass, dude.
They just all close in on him. All the dudes are like, you should kill him. They just waited for him. We're like, fucking beat his ass.
He died.
Nice.
Crusades, dude.
Crusades Part 2.
Wow.
Coming soon.
Yeah.
Just in time. I gotta drop some coins out of my ass. A Muslim's holding me hostage right now. Well,
Yeah, it was nice.
thank you guys.
We
Thank you,
finally
Matt.
delivered. Good thing we waited.
We're
dude.
not done yet. That's
No,
only
no,
part
no.
one.
That's part one. We delivered. Dude, the auxiliary research helps, by the way. You kept apologizing. I'm like, that's not breaking in,
It's
dude.
gonna be me pooping.
You were fucking whatchamacallit? You were a Byzantine flotilla. Every now and again I'd lose my place and you'd fucking waft down to the Ascanian.
Alexios.
Actually killed different Jews too.
Alexios. They just kept killing Jewish people.
Knock it off.
What is
Stop.
that?
Knock it
What
off so I
is
can
going
enjoy
on?
comedy.
Yeah. I try to enjoy comedy, but Richard the fucking Lionheart told London to kill Jewish people. Now you can't even tell jokes
Jeez.
at the Carlos Mencia show. People go, what the fuck was that? I remember what Richard the Lionheart did. We don't want to do that again. That's how it started.
Yeah.
Richard the Lionheart.
Yeah, man.
Well, just all of a sudden somebody cracks a joke and someone's like, yeah, you think that's funny? Watch this. That was funny too, wasn't it? And they go, yeah.
I don't know if this is real, but did you hear there was what was that night called, like Crystal Block or whatever?
Crystal knocked?
Yeah, they did a Crystal Knock sale, like a big corporation in Germany did a sale thinking they were like fuck Nazis or doing a sale for Crystal Knock, but it came off like really badly. They did like a Crystal Knock blow. It could be a fake. It was like a thing I saw online.
Had to be fit. I mean,
but it was like a
no
tweet.
That's about as short-sighted as it gets.
I know. I don't know if that's real. It might be fake news, but someone sent me that and I started laughing like, dude, if that was honestly like a HR or whatever, like a corporate publicity faux pas, that'd be very funny.
Tonight, Crystal knocked sale.
Blowout sale, dude.
Yeah. We're going to just break the fucking glass.
We're smashing
We're
these
going to
prices.
smash the front door of our building and you run in and beat the shit out of the owners and take everything.
For 50% off.
Nice. Part 2.
Yeah, coming soon.
Coming soon.
Jerusalem, the final battle.
The final battle of Jerusalem.
And they just, you'll see. And then they write about it for like, dude, it's really fun.